Oh, 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 bitch.
I know. It's good, isn't it? Hello, everybody.
Nice.
Welcome to Crabby D&D.
Very
I'm here with my players. Cat.
Hi.
Mortar.
New artwork, baby!
Kirv.
Hello.
Vinny.
Hello.
And Romulus.
Hello.
I've actually just realised that this one didn't update itself. Give me a second. This one needs to update itself real quick.
I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm scared.
You should be.
Well, who said that?
It was
The
me.
ghost of dwarves past.
I can't.
It's very simple. Just don't die.
And done. There we go. Mortar's tile has been updated on the overlay as well now. Perfect. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Crabby D&D. Did I do Vinny and Romulus? I can't remember if I did your intro.
I
did?
did my intro.
Okay, I'll just make sure I didn't just stop on Kirv and didn't continue. Okay. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the session. I think we should just get straight back into this because, my word, we left you in a good spot last time.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for me.
This was fun to come back to. Of like, I'm in the middle of a duel with someone who is handing me my ass on a silver fucking platter.
Yes. Hello everyone. Glad to see you're all here. Last time was a good session, we should say. And I think we should get right back into it. Last time, our party of adventurers, Cat, Kirv, Romulus, Mortar, and Vinny, had made it to the final layer of the underground crypt, fighting through skeletons, ghosts, and other undead to find Vinny's friend. In this final chamber, they did find such a friend, and an old one as well, who now seems to have turned enemy. Confronting Cassius, they had a brief discussion before Cassius fled the chamber into what looked to be some form of back room, with a simple hand gesture sealing it off with magic behind himself. With the Herald declaring a challenge to Romulus and charging across the room to otherwise begin this 1-versus-1 duel, the party began to deal with what skeletons and cultists otherwise stood around the room, preparing to prevent them from interfering with such a intriguing challenge. And I believe that is where we shall pick up. So, back at the top of the initiative order. The lair has just gone, and it has made people weak or fragile. For reference, Romulus, because obviously you weren't here, currently the lair has used an ability known as Marrow Blight. All non-undead creatures choose either weak or fragile. Currently Kirv and Vinny have chosen fragile. Cat, yourself, and Mortar have chosen weak, but you can change it if you want to. I will explain what they do. Weak is you deal 2 less damage for each dice you roll. Fragile is you take 2 more damage for each die your opponent is rolling.
I will go for fragile.
You'll go for fragile?
Yeah, I'm on 43. Statistically, it's better for me because I've got resistance to basically everything.
Oh, I suppose there is that, yeah.
So it's 1 damage for every dice rather than... It's not great, don't get me... Don't get me wrong,
It's one of those things... Your benefit is your longevity. Your longevity is definitely your strongest asset, especially in this fight, so... I don't know whether Fragile's the right one to go for, because I will be obviously giving you another 2 attacks, so you have 4 things total you can do. And you have a pretty good modifier to hit, right?
Pretty decent. I think I'm at, what, 10, plus 10 to hit?
Something like
so
that.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, plus 10. But I do 2d6 rather than 1 dice, so that's, because I'm doing 2d6, it's less efficient for me.
Yeah, sure.
So
I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
It's better I be fragile for the moment. You said it can change?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
so
it ends when it goes back to the lair's turn, but the lair doesn't initiate it until the turn after if it wants to. So it's not like it's going to be every round of combat's going to have either weak or fragile. It's every other round at most.
Okay. Well, for the moment, until it next comes up, fragile.
Okay. I have noted that down. So, top of the round, Kirv, you are up. Standing across the room, you can see that Mortar is making his way down, floating down with his levitate, just about to give out, while he carries this otherwise flayed dragonborn individual. The skeleton in front of you is annoying, but hasn't really done that much to you. Meanwhile, these other ones seem to be getting ready to harry Mortar in case he should try to escape.
Well, it's always good when Kirv is at the top of the initiative list. It's not a bad omen at all. So I intend to use my blade to attack the skeleton in front of me twice.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 2d20 and the 6s. Ooh, 18 for both.
Okay, so the first one was 18 plus, so yeah.
Plus 9 to hit.
Okay, so 27 on both. So that is 12 plus how much damage?
2d6 plus 5 slashing.
Plus 5 slashing. Okay, so that is 17 damage. So this one is now down.
Nice.
So you do have that second attack. So if you did want to move and then declare what your next attack would go into, we can just do it that way because you didn't need to make both.
Okay.
Because it died with the attack or the first swing.
Am I right to move like that as a 5 foot of movement?
Now that the creature is down, yes.
20. What I'm hoping, if it's okay with you, is that since I'm here and if Mortar does go down this round, me being here, am I able to give any kind of advantage in him not falling the furthest distance?
You'd be able to spend your reaction to kind of additionally make a dexterity save for him to try and grab him.
Yeah, that works for me.
The thing I would actually suggest on that vein is maybe getting Carvern because she is the objective. And I'm holding her in front of me, so she'd be the easier one to grab. But it's up to you.
Well, right now with Kirv standing there, Mortar, you have nowhere to land.
That's right, yeah. So I need to get rid of that skeleton.
You said you've still got an attack.
I still have an attack if it's all right for me to attack the skeleton. Yeah.
And I believe you still have some movement as well.
Yeah. So we're
5 feet or something.
The second attack would hit, and you said it was 5 plus what was it? 5 plus 5?
Plus 5 slashing. Yes.
Yep. So this one goes down as well.
Nice. Well done. Solid move.
Okay, taking the first swing with the
scythe.
scythe.
Now that he can.
Yeah, that's the space he can land.
Sorry.
With the first swing of your scythe, you otherwise cut through one of them as it collapses to the ground. And you can still kind of hear the rattling of the bones within the room as you then turn and begin to run down the corridor, taking another downward swing with the scythe as this one collapses to the ground in front of Mortar, providing the support that he might need.
I think I've used all this.
5, 10, 15, 20. So you have 10 feet of movement as well if you wish to. And you still have a bonus action should you wish to as well.
I think I'm good here. I'm not in the way. I'm close enough to Mortar. Mortar and friend. And that's end of turn.
Okay. Awesome. Romulus, you are up as you are facing down the Herald, who is smaller than you while you're in your giant's might form, even though they stand at a good probably 8-9 feet tall in comparison, being slightly taller than you in your regular height. You can tell this individual once in life may have previously been a Minotaur or a Goliath-like individual, but now lack the horns.
Okay, well, are we doing Mortar? Reaction?
Yeah. Do your thing first, and then I will flavour how I give it to you.
Cool. Right. So, main thing is, like I said, I'm going to be attacking.
Okay.
We need to try and do this. I will be recklessing, and I will be great weapon mastering.
Noted. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so first things first. I'm able to maneuver as long as I stay within range, right?
Yep, correct.
is that within the appropriate range?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, stagger's 10 feet, that's fine. Or if you're referring to his weapon range seems to be shorter, so about 5 feet.
Understood.
One
basically just making sure I have... Yes.
One notable thing, as you begin to kind of feel this strain on your body, kind of the damage that you've taken, and you begin to prepare to swing wildly at this individual, you note that their body almost begins to react to it, as if draining some of that recklessness. They now have advantage on all of their ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls for the next turn.
Motherfucker, okay.
As their embodiment of death means when you gain advantage against them, they also have advantage for the remainder of the turn. This is something the party hasn't seen yet.
Okay, well that's...
In all fairness, if you were to reckless, then
he'd have
you're
advantage
basically not
anyway.
Losing anything, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not losing.
Oh, yeah,
The main thing is now, if there are any saving throws he needs to make, he has advantage. This includes like strength checks and athletics and stuff like that.
This is good because it gives me information for next turn. You said it only lasts for a turn, as far as we can
It
tell.
lasts.
So it's like
It lasts until
response.
your next turn. Yes.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not a reaction. It's just something that triggers when you do that.
First things first. Let's go for this. I believe the first attack, because I'm giant, will be getting
D6
additional
bonus.
D6 bonus. I'm using stagger, so all of the fun stuff that stagger does. Come on. I crit on a 19 because it's stagger.
Okay.
So
hell yes.
He is going to
take
right out the gate.
He is going to use 1 point of instinct to withstand it, which means this attack will do half damage.
Do I still roll the crit damage as normal? Cool.
Yep, it just means he's effectively pseudo-resetting it back to as it would be. And re-rolling any 1s and 2s.
Yep. And then, because it's stagger, I also roll a second set.
Check to see, check to see if, so 5, 5, 1, 6, 4, 4. So if any of them are higher, we'll set them to that.
Okay, am I rolling all of these?
Yep. 5, 5, 1, 6, 4, 4. So, this is 30 plus...
30 plus 7 plus 2. So 39.
Halved to 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still pretty decent.
Yeah. Very good hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe... Oh, wait, sorry. It's Great Weapon Master. So it also adds on an extra 8.
Great Weapon Master would have to be something you declare beforehand. You can do it for the auto hit on the next one.
I very much did, thank you.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Yeah. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, very much
Reckless and Great Weapon Master.
Okay, so in which case that's an extra 8, you said?
Yeah, an
so
extra
then
8,
that will be
indeed.
halved to 4.
Okay. So 23 damage total, I believe.
Nice.
Yes, and then the second attack is an auto hit because you crit with the first one.
Indeed, indeed. So I'll just roll... I'll just roll these two as 2 separate lines, because it just makes things quicker.
Yeah, you don't get the bonus
Stagger.
d6 from Giant's Might now, do you?
Oh, that's true. No, I don't. I hate that.
Okay.
It happens, it happens. So...
And you can Great Weapon Master this one as well.
Yep, that's the intention.
So 5 and 6.
5 and 6, yep.
So that would be
11 plus 9 plus 8.
So 11 plus 17, so that's 28 points of damage. And
now, because I got a critical hit, I can use the other Great Weapon Master feature, which is I can use my bonus action to make another attack.
If you do that, Weapon Frenzy can't work because it requires your bonus action.
Yes, it can.
So
Adrenaline Surge doesn't.
you remember we checked that you've got that resource because you tried to use Adrenaline Surge last time and weren't able to because you
I don't have Adrenaline Surge. Adrenaline Surge is as a bonus action, you gain an additional action this turn. Weapon Frenzy, which is the one I said,
that's
is you
right.
take the attack action.
Yeah, sorry, getting the wrong way
so
around.
I'm calling Weapon Frenzy. No,
Yeah,
So I am good to...
Yeah, you're good. So hold on, that was 27 damage, you said? Or 28? 28, 11 plus 17, 28 damage. I'm just considering whether he will use another withstand on this. Nah, he's going to take that.
Cool. and second actual attack this time because it's still under reckless and it's still the benefit of other bits and pieces. That's another 19. That's another crit.
Oh yes!
Oh wow.
Okay. So I'm
Let's
gonna reroll.
freaking go.
I'm gonna reroll the.
I just did too much damage to him. Okay.
Okay, so this is the first.
So
So
Set of
6 and
damage.
6.
Not- So 6 and 6, and then that. Shit. Do I roll again, or I'm confused where I'm at now?
So you re-rolled
Okay.
these two, right?
I rerolled all of them because this is it's a crit, so 1, 2, 3, 4 dice is correct. Now I'm going to reroll all of them.
Well, don't
In
need to
order
re-roll
to-
these two because they're obviously 6s.
Oh yeah, that's
It would
fair.
just be
That
these
is-
two.
That's fair. And reroll that one just in case.
These are 2.
I think that's pretty much exactly what it was before.
Okay. 18 plus 18. So that is
shit.
36. He's going to withstand that again.
Yeah.
So that is now going to cost 2 points of instinct for the second use.
Mm-hmm.
So he's only going to take 18.
Hit me. Reaction boy.
you better believe it. Mortar, as he's kind of floating down and everything, he sees Romulus wailing on this dude, and he's like, hell yeah, that's the world's best dad right there. And he's going to level a finger gun at Romulus, and a rune appears on his neck glowing bright purple.
Hell yeah. And
Hell yeah.
I get 2 more attacks now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So the first one
This
auto
is an
hits.
Auto hit. Yep.
17
so-
plus 18 is 35. Oh, yeah, because this will just be that's
yeah,
the reroll.
It's just that one,
yeah.
yeah. So I'll re-roll this.
Oh, no,
I
so-
suppose it doesn't actually matter. There's
No,
there's
it
no
doesn't,
way for me
no.
to get any
so
higher.
So 11
so yeah,
plus 18, sorry, or 17 is
11
28.
plus. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so that would take him down to that. Okay.
And final one, again, I'm going to be doing all 4, but I'm rolling this. This one might not hit. Yeah, no, that's not going to hit, unfortunately.
No.
Not got the plus for it. Worth a try.
Okay. You take
Try.
good 4 attacks though, as you take these swings one after another, cutting through and carving through the individual. You note that they begin to look weak, but you begin to feel as though that can't be correct.
Okay, interesting. So, weakened, but not really, not permanently.
It's hard to say.
Like false bloodied.
In a way.
Okay, interesting.
Is it? Do I get the sense that they're weakened physically, but that's making them stronger in other ways, or does it feel like there's something I'm missing here?
Like we're fighting a half-baked Herald or something.
I would say... Roll me an insight
happy to
check.
do an
I'll say, because this would be using no action as part of this, it would be a disadvantage, but because you have advantage, it's mitigated anyway, so just make a single insight. I'm going to say the DC is going to be the CR of the creature, which is a 16.
Well, luckily I have to my insight a +5, so that is an 18.
You get a sense. You've never fought a Herald before, but you know that Heralds are supposed to be strong enough to take down dragons. This thing is weak in comparison to what you would have expected. I mean, you fought a purple worm and brought that thing low in a turn. This thing may have resisted some of that, but still...
But it's not right.
It
Did it
doesn't
look like it
feel
used its
right.
reaction to do that, by the way?
No.
The endurances. Interesting.
No,
Sorry,
that uses
was...
the instinct, so it's kind of like pseudo-legendary action / legendary resistance smushed into one.
Cool. Sorry, just thought I'd double check that because I'm like, I wanted to know where it's at.
No, that's fine. The one thing that you do, I will say that you do get, because you have met the DC, seems as though this may be just its first phase.
Oh, fuck.
And that's what false bloodied means in this instance.
Okay, it's got another form, another stage.
Oh, God, second boss bar.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Hey, look. How much, Chris? Do you know how much damage I did in total that turn? Not
Yeah, that's what I was
after
going to
its
ask too.
resistances, just so I know roughly.
Let
'Cause
me.
I feel like I was averaging about 15 an attack minimum.
So. Minus its current health, which is that. And it resisted 2 of them, both of which reduced it by what, about like 18, 19?
Yeah.
So if I then... So you did about 135-ish, 140?
Woo! That's
a big
before the deductions, right?
Before the deductions, yeah. The deductions take it down to about 100-ish.
Fucking hell, I did better than I thought. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you, Mortar. You are a mensch.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Harlan, you're
Beautiful.
never allowed to miss a session again.
Yeah.
The difference between me playing Harlan and you playing it, or me playing Romulus and you playing Romulus, it's like, yeah, it's different.
Absolutely free.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but I am just. I don't know what it is. It happened with Karaticus as well, didn't it? Didn't it, Simon? Just sometimes
Yeah, it did.
dice like me sometimes.
Player character
right.
presence hits different.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
true. It's just how it is.
Okay.
Absolutely.
There's a reason I have the
I'm-
rule in place that if you don't turn up to a session and your character dies, it's not my fault, because this is why.
Yeah, valid. Exactly. I think I'm just going to, like... We've traded blows. All of the... There's no... Why... What are you doing here? Why must you torture people and... What possible I do not want that... Where's my Romulus voice? Romulus. I do not want to fight if I do not have to.
What
You
language do you
have-
say it?
You know what?
Ooh.
Figure out, man.
To me, they look as if they have Minotaur horns going on, right?
Quite possibly.
At least in the art.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
I'm gonna
nice.
I'm gonna
That's nice.
try in Sylvan, which I believe is the Minotaur chosen language we've
Yeah.
gone by. Is that correct?
Yeah. Okay. You say this in Sylvan. There doesn't seem to be a notable reaction. Either they are keeping themselves to themselves, or they may not be replying yet.
Okay. I'm considering using my movement to back up. I know that'll provoke an opportunity attack is my only concern. At the same time, maybe that's for the best.
Here's the thing: if you do that, he's going to get swing at you with advantage as well. So it's probably worth not doing that, because otherwise
he's
you're
gonna
just giving
get
him free swing.
This is true, but if we think about it, if I move back now, then I take 1 swing at advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fair.
And
But
then on
next-
his turn, he'll have
On his turn, he's going to
advantage
hit.
on all
He'll
of them.
move up and he'll have advantage. If I stay where I am, he's going to hit me. You're right. Mathematically, you are
It's just-
correct. I will stay
It's
where
an
I am.
additional attack, yeah. So
Yep.
it's better if you stay where you are.
Okay.
It's one of the
So, are you having
disadvantages
roll-
of 5th edition. You just don't move, and then it makes combat safer,
Yeah.
but it's also boring. But anyway,
This is why we all need to be swashbucklers, you know? Or mobile bardy fuckers. I don't remember. Anyway,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's me done. That is me tapped out. Yeah, that's me done.
okay. End of your go. I am going to use 2 points of instinct
He still has instinct? Fuck.
to make
He's
an.
going to have a fair bit, in fairness.
He's going to use 2 points of instinct to make a sweeping attack at you.
Okay. Joy.
Okay, so he has advantage.
Which one's a sweeping attack exactly? Is that
So
meant to
sweeping
make
attack is
prone?
just the name of the instinct ability. Otherwise, he's just making an
Okay.
attack with his Herald's blade.
Valid. Okay, cool.
So that is a 22 to hit.
That's funnily enough. Yeah, that'll hit. Oh.
Okay. So you chose fragile, didn't you?
I did choose fragile.
So
See, now I'm going to learn exactly how much 1 turn's worth of damage is. Or 1
Honestly, yeah.
attack's worth, and this is going to tell me a lot about the rest of this going forward. Mostly whether I'll survive.
So, that is 28 points of damage, halved to 14.
Oof.
Okay.
And that was on a low damage roll.
Okay, that is not ideal. Not ideal. Noted. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
It was just a tad below average. It's not like low. Like I didn't roll all 1s and 2s, but I rolled lowish.
Gotcha.
Vinny,
Much appreciated.
it is your go. The skeleton behind you is down, but seems to be rattling to get back up. I believe you killed that one earlier with your ghost steel weapon, so it's taking its time to get back up.
Yes.
And
So I'm learning that the ghost steel affects it, but not entirely. So that's interesting.
yes. You also know that they are under the Herald's control, which could possibly be meaning that the Herald is more powerful than the innate abilities of Ghost Steel.
Okay. We should, when all this is over, we need to go and find Gareth again and get him on a workout regimen.
Buff that steel.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Yeah, give him XP grinding. Right, so...
Set up a rat farm in the back of his basement.
No, more daggers, get your skill up. Anyway, so in character, I'm thinking that Romulus looks like he might have this.
Yeah?
At least for the moment.
For the
So
moment,
I want to
yeah.
help out.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you're doing something. I want to help out with getting Harlan out of here. This skeleton, he's just on the ground, right?
Yep, he's on the ground and Mortar is, I think, 25 feet up? Yeah.
5 feet. Okay. Right, I've got my Boots of Speed activated because I did that last session, I believe,
Yep.
in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of speed. There's no way I'm getting up 20 feet just by jumping.
Pogo stick?
If I had one, that would be cool. Right, can I hop this railing over here?
Yeah, it would count as difficult terrain, but that would be doable. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40... Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. With your boots of speed, I believe you can get to there?
I can get to there, which means I would have to bonus action dash, which is unfortunate because if I could attack first, I could use the extra speed to... But there's no way of him blocking the... Okay. Yeah, I only have a 3-foot high jump is the problem. Good athletic skill, but like strength is pretty low. So much bullshit. This is the one time I wish I would have been.
For the climby bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to move 10, 15, 20, 25 here.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my action to attack this skeleton.
Okay, go for it.
Right. I qualify for sneak attack. I'm not going to use it though.
Okay.
So this is just with the.
Nice.
This will just be with the scimitar.
Okay.
The ghost still won though, right?
I'm saving that one for the other one that I'm going to hit in a moment.
Didn't you have two, or am I going crazy? Was it just the one?
No, just the
No,
one.
it was the Ghost Steel
I've
Short Sword and the
two separate
Sundance
weapons.
Scimitar.
Mm.
Okay, you take a strike
That
towards it, but the skeleton that's otherwise backed against the wall. What's the total to hit?
10.
Doesn't hit, afraid. Close, but not quite.
Unfortunately. Close. That achieves the twin goals, though, of he can't opportunity attack me.
And you get 10 additional feet of
Defense
movement.
does not work. And 10 additional feet of movement, so it's 25, so...
So that would get you to here, should you want to go the full 10 feet.
Amazing.
Yes, there's nowhere else that would get me a better
Mm-hmm.
lineup. Yeah. Okay. So I hop the railing, slash with the scimitar as I'm coming down. It's wild, it's reckless, it doesn't achieve much, but it gets him off balance for a moment when I throw it away. And I'm coming in to try and stab this one that's threatening Mortar.
Okay, go ahead and make me the attack.
Nice. Great job. Come on, big roll.
This one is with
Yeah,
the
well, we
sneak
hope.
attack. Oh, right, no, it's not the green one yet. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Come on, big money.
13?
It's not big money. 13, yes.
Not bad.
Will hit.
Yes.
Yeah, these things are weak is the thing.
Yeah. And you do 8
mean-
plus the rest of your damage? Or is it just 8? I can't remember if you have 2 weapon
Plus the
fighting
rest, so
stuff.
that's 12
Okay.
piercing and 2 cold.
Ooh, okay, let's double check the piercing. Okay, so it takes half damage from the piercing and 2 from the cold. It is barely alive. Staggering there on a whopping 2 hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
So run in. I'm gonna lock eyes with Mortar. Please, just get her out of here. I'll cover you.
Also nods. Got it.
Okay. End of your turn is now the green cultist's turn. Has anyone left? 5, 10, 15, 20. Sees the shenanigery going on over here. Okay. So, the caster on the opposite side of the room. What do you do? You're not within range to really do anything. Except the one spell, which I believe should hit. But Chris needs to double check the range on it. 120 feet.
Magic missile.
No. Scorching Ray. It's going to take one
no.
shot at Mortar, one shot at Vinny, and from this angle, can they see Cat? Yeah, and one shot at Cat, who will have half cover. And Vinny, you will also have half cover. Mortar, you will not. So, the attack versus Mortar. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. See you guys.
You take 2 points of fire damage as I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, I'm still alive!
Jeez Louise.
The attack versus Vinny was a natural 1, so I'm going to give disadvantage to the one for Cat as it... Actually, no, you know what? Hold on, go. Yeah. Boop! It fires it towards Vinny and otherwise nails that one in the head as Vinny kind of quickly just shifts it in the way and it just punctures straight through its head and it falls to the ground. It will get up
Still
when it
got
hits...
short sword quarter in it.
Yeah, it will get back up when it hits the this guy's turn next, but they can't act,
Can I just say-
which is the important
I
thing.
just want to imagine, like, Herald sees me watching this, like, turns around, and we both, like, look at it, look back at each other, And just like commiserate. I know you can never get the team members. It's all right. I understand.
Undeath does them no good.
Oh, so you can talk now. So you can talk now.
No.
Oh,
It's all in your head.
I'm translating everything he's saying from Undergoblin.
Yeah. So then the last hit versus you, Cat, would be a 16.
What's half cover? Oh,
Plus 2 to your AC.
Cool. No.
Yeah. Okay. So that went well. Mortar, you still need to make me a Constitution saving throw for your concentration.
Indeed.
Even though it was 2 damage, there's a chance you fall.
Is there a negative to Constitution saving throws with 2 levels of exhaustion, or like just saving throws?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay,
Good.
cool. So I think it's a +7. Let me just double check.
Mhm.
This one always gets me every time.
I think it
+7,
is
yeah.
because you need a 1 or a 2 to fail. So yeah. You are fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you maintain concentration.
Laser focus.
Okay, and they are then going to move back 2 squares this way to break a bit more line of sight with the rest of the people on what's happened. Okay, end of their go. The skeletons get back up, but cannot take actions, which actually I will do at the end of their turn instead, because these ones actually need to attack. So this one's going to attack Cat. Hey, that might actually hit. That's a 22.
And that hits.
No, 23. Still.
Still hits.
You take
Okay.
11 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
And then this
Okay.
one is going to take a swing at the Gibberer. Woo! 19. That hits. And that kills it. Because that one was already injured.
Yeah. Alright.
This one is now a wiggly bit of slime. This one up here is going to make an attack versus Cinder, because it doesn't know any better. It misses on an 8. Or on a 9, sorry. And then this one's going to attack the... oh no, that's the Gibberer that killed the Murmur. And attacking the Gibberer, that is a 9 to hit, which misses. Okay. So that's them. I will then flip these ones back up as they stand back up, but they do not get to make any attacks. It is then the Herald's go. The Herald, looking at you.
Please no.
I
just want to survive this.
So it gets to make 2 Herald Blades attack and 1 Undead Frenzy. So its Undead Frenzy is going to allow each of the undead that have come back, or that have not come back this turn, to move up to half their movement and make an attack. All the ones that have come back just get to use half their movement. So this one's going to go here. This one's going to go here. These ones are going to stay in place. So this one is going to get to make an extra attack versus Cat. That is a miss. On a natural 2. The other one is going to hit on a 24. And it's going to do 11 points of slashing damage to you.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's a bit of a hit.
Yep. This one is going to make an attack versus Cinder. That is a 16.
Give me a second.
Sorry,
Cinder...
I'm adding this up all wrong today. 15.
Oh, Cinder's AC is 15. So
Okay,
hit.
so Cinder takes... That's cocked. 5 points of slashing damage.
Now, I can't remember because it's last session, but whenever Cinder attacks, she always saves 1 drone for defense.
She lost it because she
But
crit failed
I
on one of the
remember there was
attacks.
a 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Right, cool. Excellent. So, yeah. Take
Okay.
5. Cool.
And the hit versus the Gibberer succeeds. And that does minimum damage, so the Gibberer is still alive. Okay.
Okay.
He is then going to make his 2 Herald Blade attacks against you, Romulus.
Oh boy!
Oh, and also he regains Instinct at the start of his turn, before I forget. So, he has advantage on these, because he has advantage to the end of his turn. So that is a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
So. Okay.
don't believe I have any reaction-y stuff I can do.
You take 35 points of slashing damage, halved to 17 for the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit.
Oh my god.
That is another 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm. This could take me out.
Uh, 30 points of slashing damage, halved to 15.
Romulus goes unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
That changes
The
things.
the Herald in this moment, looking around, seeing the rest of you, places one boot on Romulus's back, and you watch as he looks around. Romulus, please make me a death saving throw.
I presume with advantage.
With advantage, but cancelled out by the disadvantage of being within 30 feet of the Herald of Death.
Noted. Good to know.
Okay.
Failure.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Sorry, was I supposed to do that
We-
in
we
the
sh-
box? Sorry.
It's fine. We were supposed to, but
So what
we both forgot until it
what I'm
rolled,
hearing-
and I was like, "All right, yeah."
Yeah.
I mean-
I was like, wait a second. Yeah.
So, he otherwise places his boot on Romulus's back, looks around, and you watch as the Hexblade's curse retreats, and he heals equal to his Warlock level,
Bastard.
which is 18. Okay.
Yeah. It happens.
Okay. End of his go, because he's not done with killing Romulus yet. Cat, you're up. You just watched as Romulus got cut down by the Herald of Husk as Romulus took several good swings against it. The Herald, in almost this kind of a deepened language which you can't understand. Does anybody here understand Abyssal?
Yes, I do. Mortar
Okay.
does.
You
I speak
otherwise
so many languages.
you hear as he otherwise growls, "My turn," and takes 2 heavy swings through Romulus, scattering blood to either side as Romulus goes to his knees, and as he falls forward trying to pick himself back up like he did before, a boot is placed on his back and pushes him down onto the ground as the Herald turns to the rest of you, more notably to you, Cat, who is currently the only one on this ground floor area.
Oh, shit.
The Hexblade's curse has expired
that bodes
on
well.
Romulus.
Vinny, have you got a healing word by any chance?
Yes.
He does. Alright, that's
So-
something.
So, Cat, it is your turn. And Mortar, you are on deck next, where you're going to have to try and find a solution
Got
to
it.
the skeleton problem.
Oh
Yes,
shit! Wait, you
yes,
go
I
after
suppose.
me, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Damn, I'm gonna be fucked. Sorry.
You too.
What do I do? The slime is
Oh, no.
there, Romulus is down, and the Herald's targeting me. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Oh my god. Okay. He was doing 40-ish damage?
Seems about that, yeah?
So that one-shots me. Oh god, I'm gonna regret this. So
Pulling a
much.
ripcord?
Hmm?
You pulling a ripcord?
No.
Oh, I forgot something.
I need to get Romulus.
Okay. Wild magic doesn't go off for the caster at the back of the room. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
Uh,
Just had one blown up cultist in the back of the room.
I actually don't know what to do. Like, you've got me.
I do.
If it just stayed up on one health, that'd be nice.
Hey, look, I wanted it to happen, but it just didn't. Just was not in the cards. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's nothing you can do. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how much did I overkill you by?
3 hit points.
Oh.
Just going to double check the minimum.
So if I'd taken 4 less damage, I'd be up.
Okay, that was on the cards. It was a low chance, but it was possible. I hit just about average on between the 2 rolls.
Devour is touch.
Yep.
Damn. I need to survive. Yeah. This creature might actually go after the Herald anyway. I don't think it's going to beat it though. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Also potentially have my ripcord as well, which I don't know what that will take, but it probably is going to be a better solution than getting the creature out again, considering how far along we are.
Also, I don't know what this stuff is in the middle. If that is
that's true.
Power and the creature goes, oh, dinner.
Yeah,
That could be
very
bad.
true. Very true.
Also, if it does kill the Herald, I'm not sure if a soul that powerful should be in a creature like this.
True. Maybe, is there a way to disarm him of his weapon? Do you have like lock state or something you can cast with his weapon?
I have literally nothing. I can.
Oh shit.
I have 14 spell points, and I don't actually think I even have lock. I have got lock state, but his weapon is magical, so lock state won't.
Oh, it does. But it affected Black Scorpion. Black Scorpion's magical.
I think that was an RP state, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Bending them was a little bit.
Okay.
That's right.
No. Okay. I'm gonna need to just survive here. I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't. Bonus action move. I want to get up in this corner. Oh, that's down there. Oh, Chris. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, how much move? Have I seen how much movement he had when he did move?
He has about the same as you lot. He had to dash in order to get close to Romulus.
Okay. I am... I'm disengaging and going over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of don't know what to do in this situation, because to get that slime I need to go into proximity of the Herald, who will probably one-shot me if I leave, and if I stay in proximity to him, he one-shots me. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do.
Bonus action?
Before I leave, I'll shout up to Cinder, let the friends through, hold the line.
Well done.
Okay. Cinder will do that.
That is my entire action.
End of your turn. We will take this in order of creatures you control. So, Cinder will go first. Holding the line is going to make... We'll say clearing... We'll probably clear these skeletons first, seeing these two aid to try and get Mortar out of the way. So, probably one attack against each of these 3 skeletons in hopes of taking them down.
Yep, and it will hold... It's got this one thing, so I will roll 3. They've got plus. Cinder's got. That's a tough turn, man.
That was tough, yeah.
Plus 8 on these, so it's +8 on all of these attacks.
Okay, and we'll do it in blue, green, red order.
Okay, one's a crit.
Okay, so
One's a 10, one's an 18.
And how much damage is it per?
1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4, so that does 2d8, and that one does 1d8. Okay, blue one is down, and red one is still there, but staggering again. And the green one is missed.
Cool.
Okay, then we go to the ones you don't control.
She would be holding her action or her movement to move.
Yep.
To let them through.
Okay. Then we go to the ones you don't control. The Gibberer is going to make an attack versus the skeleton nearest to it. That hits. Hit's gone.
Nice.
Then it's going to attack the red one.
That's huge.
That misses. This one is going to disengage and burrow.
Oh, fuck.
End of your turn. Mortar. You are up.
Okay. Mortar does what the plan was, which is he's going to move 5 feet forward and land on the bit there. He's going to. I've already used all of my movement carrying Carvern there. That was literally that square was all of my movement, so I can't do anything this turn. So instead, I'm going to give Carvern to Vinny.
Okay.
And Mortar looks tired. He is like trembling with an effort of staying awake right now, and he just says, "I'm spent. I can't carry her anymore. You're much faster than me. Get her out of here. If you want her to live, you're her best chance for survival." So I'm going to basically try to hold her out to Vinny. If Vinny wants to accept her, then that's up to him.
Do you want to?
Do I want to be deciding this now or wait for my turn?
That's up to you. You can decide it now and use your reaction, or you can wait, but then that means Mortar will be spending his action holding this action.
Just because your choice is going to determine what I do next. So if you say no, I'm going to hold on to her.
Okay.
If not, then you can take her.
In that case, then I'm going to take her, or attempt to anyway.
Okay. I will say, in this instance, I'm not going to have either of you roll, but I will say that Mortar handing over someone or something this heavy will be your full action.
Okay. Mortar's pretty spent. I think he lands, kind of turns and surveys everything. Obviously, he's got skeletons next to him, sees the Herald. I'm going to, if I can, I would like to try to determine what on that Herald would be considered the artifact. Is it the obvious sword, or is it something a little more subtle?
Make me an insight or perception check, your choice.
Oh, you know I'm going perception.
Okay, so you make it as a flat roll because your advantage is cancelled by disadvantage because you're exhausted.
That's right, I'm +8, so... Oh, I'm actually trembling right now. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. +8. Yeah, that's better. 23.
Okay. I'm going to roll on their behalf. Okay. You otherwise look down, and although you aren't as much magical savvy, you know what seems to be a very valuable and very well-made holy symbol when you see one, wrapped around the neck of this creature. You note that the entire thing is magical. Breaking the chain and stealing it will not be possible. You will have to loop this over their head.
Right. I'm going to try to knock on the door again.
There is no answer.
And I'm going to try to bring up... Okay. He pounds on the door a couple more times, and no reply. I've used my action. I don't think I have a bonus action I can use without attacking. Unless I'm going to use... No, I can only do that when I hit a creature. This is tricky. I don't believe there's anything I can do. So Mortar's just going to kind of lean up against the rail, ready his weapon, as he's going to try to take out some of these skeletons, but that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Blue cultists. This one is going to step around here. You're going to see Vinny. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You have half cover because of the railing. It's going to make 2 attacks. They have switched their one to cold because they've seen other people doing it.
Oh, sorry. I'd complete those one thing I wanted to do while I'm here, if that's okay. It's just something to say. I'll use it as a bonus action because I don't have anything else I can do. I just turn to Kirv and say the amulet is the relic that you're after on the Herald.
Of course, that bastard wants us to kill a herald.
Mortar kind of shrugs and chuckles, and he goes, "Well, be one hell of a tale if we do it right."
Okay, so Vinny, that is a 15 to hit and a 24 to hit. So the 15 will miss, 24 hits, I assume. Vinny?
The 24 hits.
Yeah. Okay, you take 8 points of cold damage. Technically, we're supposed to have had you roll concentration checks for the last bits of damage you've taken. Which I believe is just that. So,
I'm also not concentrating on anything anymore, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first damage I've taken this session.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a concentration check, even though it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter, but the longer it goes on, the funnier it becomes.
This is true.
Is it still for the darkness?
Yeah.
And, okay, the darkness in the room above has dropped.
So the spell I'm concentrating on that they don't know what it is gone.
Yep. Okay.
All the spellcasters in the room breathe a sigh of relief.
And this one is going to make 2 attacks versus you, Cat. First one is an 18 to hit. Second one is a 13 to hit.
13 doesn't, 18 does.
You take 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Okay. Red's turn. Red is going to step here. Going to do the exact same thing. But instead, actually no, they're going to make 1 attack versus you, 1 versus the Gibberer. They've seen the Gibberer doing weird stuff. Okay, the 1 versus the Gibberer misses. The 1 versus you is a dirty 20.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 8 points of cold damage.
Oh, God.
And they're going to move back to here. End of their turn is now the Lairs go. None of you are weak or fragile anymore. However... Oh, actually, I didn't account for that in the damage I did to you, Vinny. So, Vinny, take another 4 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Okay, so none of you are weak and fragile at the moment. However, as the Herald stands there, his foot atop Romulus, he otherwise lifts his hand, and Mortar, you're the only one who hears this, but the rest of you feel it, as he shouts out in Undercommon, "Grieve your fallen companion, worms!" And as he does, everybody takes 5 points of 5 points of health damage.
Mortar's dead.
Because of one unconscious ally. Mortar falls unconscious. When Mortar falls unconscious, Kirv and Vinny, as you are in the vicinity, take an additional 5 points of damage, going to 10.
Oh my god.
So, Cat, you took 5. Mortar, you took 5. Kirv and Vinny, you took 10.
Alright.
Trilodex also takes... Oh no, not Trilodex. Cinder also
Cinder.
takes 5. And... the Gibberer takes 5, putting it on Death's Door. But it will split into 2 moments when it dies, so... Okay, that is the lair action gone. Kirv, you are up. Mortar is unconscious before you. Romulus is unconscious down below. Cat is running for her life.
Man, am I glad I managed to get that information to you before I fell down. I'm really glad about that.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. I mean, what do I do first?
I mean,
I feel ya.
On a personal level,
Yeah.
getting me up sounds like a great idea. But I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, we're in a bit of a shit situation, really.
Because what I can do is just try and throw everything I can at the Herald. We're talking Eldritch Smite, Hexblade Curse, all of that business.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. I don't think... Did I bloody the Herald?
Yeah.
Like,
you fake bloodied him.
Fake bloodied it.
So
If we take down the Herald, it's I got the sense that this is phase 1.
Yeah.
I mean, something you could do. How are you doing on health?
I am not yet bloodied, but close.
Maybe it's worth Hexblade cursing one of the skeletons, like the one behind you, and then kill it, gain some health from it, and you can move your Hexblade's curse, right?
Not once it's been used on a target.
That's a later level thing.
That's a later level thing.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, I wasn't sure what level she gets that at.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unrelenting Curse is 13th level, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, what do you have available?
Yeah.
What do you have
What do I have available?
Yeah, like what options have you got? Do you have spells? Yeah.
I have 1 spell slot left.
Okay.
So we ignore all the ones that do frighten, because that doesn't do anything.
I bet you have a lot of those.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I could skin layer.
Ooh, what does that do?
I lose up to 40 hit points and gain double the amount lost in temporary HP.
Well, that will give you a lot of health.
But then that is the last spell I can do, so no Eldritch Smite, basically. No anything else. No Thunder Step.
You have Thunder Step?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it would be a bit mean to kill you right now with Thunder Step.
No, I was going to say, so from a outsider's perspective, Vinny's carrying Carvern, who is our quarry. That's our goal. Would you be able? So Mortar was able to teleport using Black Scorpion and carrying her, which is something he can't usually do. So either she counts as an object, which is what I'm hoping here, then that means you should be able to get yourself, Vinny, and Carvern out of this room.
I mean, if she's an object, she's dead, right? Or have I got that wrong?
Yeah, in theory, yes.
So
I'm
taking
sure
her...
exactly what's going on.
Okay.
I will say, if it's just a question of getting me with Carvern out, I have a lot of options to do that.
Okay.
So maybe getting someone else out.
Yeah. Mortar or Romulus would be.
I would actually suggest Cat, because Cat has more options. Cat's essentially our party's second wind in a way, because of the amount of shit she can do.
At the moment, I have an option, but it does mean abandoning you lot. I'm afraid.
I can't reach Cat anyway with this turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it also requires me to not within range, or for this guy to not be there. I'm hoping he's going to move somewhere.
Okay.
But
well, he's probably going to be coming towards you. To be fair, once he's killed Romulus, he's going to go for you.
Yeah.
'Cause you're on the same floor as him, so it makes sense. Either that, or he's going to go up these. He's going to go up the stairs here.
After you lot.
Yeah. Okay. That's tricky. That's very, very tricky. Could you? Oh, hold on. Oh no, that would. So this would require you to take some damage to do so.
Mhm.
You could jump over the rail,
Yeah.
use your 30 feet to get to Romulus, and then thunderstep out.
Yeah, that is an option for sure.
Keep in
Because that will
mind
also
the
deal damage
wording
to
of
the Herald.
Thunderstep.
Oh.
Or do you have to be able to see where you're going?
Romulus, remind me, does Giant's Might linger even if you're just unconscious?
I think so. Let me double check.
It's not a concentration thing, I don't
No.
think.
To my understanding, it's not, but it's always best to be certain.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's worth noting by all means.
You can teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller.
Yep.
Okay, so you can't teleport Romulus.
It lasts for 1 minute. Unless you drop it sooner.
1 minute.
So you can't teleport Romulus because he is large currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seems like it.
Okay, so Thunderstep is a good escape option for you. Vinny has means of getting out, so Harlan and Vinny will be safe. I'm down, Romulus is down. Cat, you're, a couple good hits away from being down?
One hit.
1 hit away from being down. But do you have a means to get out of...
If it's a leader, 1 hit.
Yeah.
Do you have a means to get out of there?
As said at the beginning, I have, and Cat always keeps in reserve a dimension door.
Solid.
Should she need to. Now, I'm just trying to find out, does that mean I can take Romulus at the moment, or not? Your size or smaller?
Romulus is 1 size larger currently.
Okay.
Just to double check, because Cat is a centaur, is there any fuckery that can be done?
Because I know you
with
said once I
sizes?
could teleport
Unfortunately,
Herald with me.
I'm ignoring that rule for the sole purpose of it then means that Romulus can't be used in any dimension doors because you would be considered large all the time.
Does Romulus count as an object now that he's unconscious?
No, he counts as an
Or does he
object
only
once
count
he
as an object
is
when he's dead?
when he's dead. Yes. So with
When he
spells,
dies, I can take him though, right?
with spells, yes. When spells count as require a creature, also notably with Dimension Door, you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. Which means that unless you can carry Romulus's character's weight, which is currently quadrupled, you cannot carry him. And that will be for the next 8 rounds of combat.
If he dies, does it drop?
No, it lasts for a minute. So,
I mean, if I get even 1 hit point up, I can drop it immediately. But if I'm just stuck like this, I'm stuck like this.
And I can't cast a cantrip and a spell in 1 round, can I?
yeah,
that'd be
provided that the
Can I?
spell has a casting time of a bonus action, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't. That's fine. Okay. Oh my god, this is hard.
Okay.
But it's not my turn, so
Yeah.
So, okay. I guess, obviously, I guess from Kirv's perspective, or like, she's just seen 2 party members go down. Is she thinking fight or flight?
She's thinking fight.
Fight. F-I-G, like F-I or F-L?
Fight. Like fists.
Fight, okay, sorry, it was just got a bit weird.
Like she's ready
Right.
to
Sorry, I've
smack
got to be
a
right back.
fucking B word.
No, cool.
You know what? This might be the perfect time. We'll take a quick break here because it's back to the top of the round of combat, and it means you can continue discussion once people have gotten drinks and stuff. Because I need to go and grab myself, refill my water bottle. So, we'll be back momentarily. We'll see how this goes. Back in a moment.
Romulus,
I will be right back.
Under normal size, how heavy are you?
How heavy am I?
Yeah.
I personally weigh 450 pounds. If I add on the stuff I'm carrying as well, that's another 400 or so. So,
I can never dimension door you. Ever.
If I'm an object, you can't. A person, you can. Because even though I count as 1 size larger for carrying capacity, when I am medium, I am still medium. So I'm your size or smaller.
Okay.
It's just that when I'm in this form, I can't be teleported.
Got it. The turn order just sucks.
Yeah.
If someone could get you up on 1, I could dimension door you out with me.
Yeah, I know.
I can't heal you and dimension door in the same turn. Man, I need to take some levels in fighter.
It's shifting up. Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, fun news. The creature is now loose and free, so I'm looking forward to that. Kind of like with the potential of more of them being loose and free.
Right, sorry, I'm back.
Romulus is down. I don't know how to get him up.
This is going to be an awful night for your character if both the monster goes free and Romulus dies.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know what to do because I was like, if I go after the creature, I need to step here, and I'm in range of him, which means
I'm back.
I get killed. I can't get Romulus. I was like, what do I do? Damn it.
Well, Kirv, when you are here and ready to take your turn, let me know.
Okay. But not ready to take the turn.
Do you have any other AoE spells, I suppose, Rebecca? So obviously you got Thunder Step.
Well, so I can
great
get
option.
Romulus down as well. Make sure he's dead.
No, it's more. No, just
Finish him off.
in general. Because
Is there any?
I
have you
haven't
got-
made it.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I was going to say because I haven't made a death save yet.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to hit this area with us in and at least clear some of the mobs, we might be able to think a little more clearly. Because I think we're rattled because we've gotten a lot of enemy equilibrium going on right now. So those casters are an issue. The mobs are an issue because they keep getting back up, like the skeletons. So
What is it for you to drop your large estate? Can you use a reaction to drop it, or has it got to be on your turn?
you can just drop it.
I believe it's a bonus action. I'll double check. Okay. As a bonus action, you magically gain the following benefits which last for 1 minute. If you are smaller than large, you become large. You have advantage on strength checks and saves, and once each turn you do an additional 1d6 damage on hit. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So actually, it doesn't state that you can take it back. Now, most of these abilities have a contingency, so I will allow you to spend a bonus action to undo it, because...
So it'd be a bonus action.
It would be a bonus action, yeah. You'd have to be up in order to do it.
Oh, damn. Who has healing in the party at the moment? Oh dear.
You want to know the worst thing that I realized? If I'd remembered the effect cooking ingredients had, I'd have had an extra 4 hit points. Temporary hit points earlier on in the day. So, it hurts. It hurts.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the temporary hit points.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Chris, couple of questions.
Go for it.
So, if I jump down from this railing,
Yep.
I imagine
Attack of opportunity. Yep.
What kind of save do I need to make to land and not be prone and stuff?
Dexterity.
Okay.
This is an
and would
interesting
that
question,
count as?
actually. Hold on.
I assume that would count as 5 foot of movement, or?
Yes, it would be 5 foot of move. Actually, no, it would be 10 foot of movement because you'd be jumping over the banister. This is a question. Simon, you probably know this. If you don't, this will be an interesting one to pose to all of you. Falling doesn't count as voluntary movement because it's a natural force. Therefore, does it not produce opportunity attacks? So with Kirv jumping over the railing... Yes, but she's not moving out of the range until she takes the non-voluntary movement.
She is moving out of the range because she's using 5 feet to get to that point where she would be falling. So it would count as a opportunity attack.
She'd still be in range at the time
of the falling.
She starts falling. Yeah.
I'd say we'll do it this way. If you do that, it'll use 10 foot of movement for the difficult terrain. They will get an attack of opportunity, but you'll still get the benefit of half cover because you'll be on the other side of the railing. I think that's how I'll play it, because it does make sense that you could strike someone before they, jump over a railing, because it makes sense, but at the same time...
If they're moving quickly, it's going to be a bit harder if they're falling to actually get a good solid hit on them.
Exactly. So getting the benefit of half cover in this instance, because there's terrain in the way, makes sense in that scenario.
One thing that I will say, if anyone does have a way to get me up on the 1 hit point, I do have a second wind I might be able to use on my turn to take 1 hit, but that's about it.
Yeah, for sure. Or do you have any other rages left?
I've not got any rages left. I've got another Giant's Might, but, well, this one's already up, so...
Rage is still up as well, because you just went down last round.
Oh, fair. So if I get up before I start my next turn...
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't end...
Pretty sure it's when you're
going unconscious.
Oh, maybe. Let me check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you are knocked unconscious, it ends early. My bad. Okay, so rage has ended.
Dang. Okay, yeah, so that's out. So yeah, even if I do get healed up, I'm probably not going to be able to tank even a singular hit.
No, but if you can drop your Giant's Might...
True. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
What's the highest I can cast and still cast that?
And me jumping over the banister, would that count as a bonus action?
No, that would just be 10 feet of movement because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, because I'm tempted as my bonus action to perhaps get Eugene and Filch to, I don't know, distract someone, maybe the claw at the Herald for just a short bit, just to buy something. I suppose, yes, they're going to die, but they'll come back. But
Okay.
Romulus and Mortar aren't. Okay, so if it's possible, I would like to attempt the jump down onto the ground, and depending on whether that goes well or not, I'll either save the spell slot to do Eldritch Smite when I get to the Herald, I think, because honestly, Kirv is furious. She's furious that this guy's trying to intimidate them, that he's doing this, holding his boot over Romulus. She's had enough of this bullshit. Even if she doesn't make it, she'll be glad to get a hit on him. It's not even about the artifact anymore. But if she does fail her dexterity and embarrassingly falls prone, I think I would like to do a skin layer on myself.
Okay. So we'll begin with the
I think that's
dexterity
my
saving
plan.
throw.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Ew. That's a 12.
12. You're falling 20
Yeah.
foot. Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay?
Yeah.
All right. What's the attack looking?
BRB.
That is a 16, but your AC is obviously
What?
increased by 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
16 to hit. So what's your AC?
Oh, sorry. My AC is 16.
Okay, but because you get half
Oh,
cover, it's
oh,
plus
my-
by 2. So
Oh, so no, it doesn't hit.
doesn't hit.
Apologies.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yay.
So the
Okay, that's
attack,
good.
otherwise making the swing over towards you, you otherwise jump over the edge of the banister, landing down below, kind of catching yourself using only 10 feet of movement. Then where were you headed?
Towards Herald, basically. Also, just I'd like to say, as I'm jumping, I look the skeleton in the eyes, and I do double middle fingers at him. And then, so 5, 10, is that attack of opportunity, or is that fine?
That would be an attack of opportunity.
I'll take it.
Okay. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Sorry, so that was 10, 15, 20, 25. If I'm here 30, I can do either. Should I pick Romulus up or should I hit the Herald?
Whatever you want. Because you won't be able to teleport Romulus because he's too big at the minute, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. Okay.
Is Harlan here?
I am here. Hello.
Oh, yes. Should I attack the Herald or pick you up while I'm here?
Can you, like, get me up on a singular hit point? Or pick me as in try and move me?
Oh, as in, like, onto a single hit point.
Oh, that's huge.
If you can get me up, I might be able to pull something off.
Is this... Sorry, am I able to do, like, the help action, or is it an expectation of a healing?
It would be an expectation of a healing, because medicine check only brings them to 0, but stops them from making death saves.
Right.
So we've got a healing potion of any
You
type
need a
left.
healing potion or a healing spell, which I don't believe you do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to kind to your thing. I have a spell.
I think it's
I'm going
lasted a while. Don't worry, you go for it.
I'm going to heal Romulus on my turn. If you have the health to sustain and hold your action to thunder step Romulus out of there when he gets up and drinks,
That's awesome.
Oh,
that is
good
literally
idea.
it. I then
Well,
only
actually-
have enough spell points to do.
But actually,
Here's-
hold up.
Here's the problem.
Vinny will be.
here's the problem with that. As much as I would like to stay quiet and let you make the mistake, this is a very tense situation where player characters might die, so I'm going to point it out just to be fair. If you get Romulus back up, he then needs to spend a bonus action on his turn to drop Giant's Might. His turn is next, which means that an entire round of combat will go past.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Give me a moment. I'm looking up the exact wording of it.
Giant's Might,
Just in
exact
case.
wording, has no way to deactivate it. It just lasts a minute.
Oh, shit.
I'm adding the ability to, as a bonus action, allow you to drop it, but you have to do it on your own turn because it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of the time, abilities like this have contingencies. Like, as a bonus action, you can just drop it, or you can just drop a rage or anything else. But
this one doesn't.
This one doesn't. So, as much as it's only benefits, in this case, it's a problem. So, I'm allowing there to be a way out, but it's like the rest.
I'm all out of healing potions, so you can't grab one from my body. And you've not got any on you, do you, Kirv?
Afraid not.
I don't believe I do either on my body. Let me just double check.
I have never owned a healing potion.
I do not.
Okay. Could Kirv do a medicine check to get me awake at the expense of a failed death save?
Ooh. If you consent to this, I will allow Kirv to do this. I will say now what the DC is. The DC will be the same as a medicine check to get someone back up, which I believe is a 15.
The only downside
You're
of
probably
this,
right. I would like to double check this just in case.
I am, yeah, don't worry.
There is a downside to this, is that we get Romulus up, and then at the end of Kirv's turn, he uses instincts to make more attacks against Romulus and down him again.
Mm-hmm.
This is true, but that would be bad manners, Dan. And yes, I totally would do it.
Chris, you don't play fair, man. Like,
what do you mean I don't play fair?
Try that shit with me.
No one's
don't even try that shit with me.
No one's died yet.
Give it time. Give it time, man. Okay.
Yeah.
That's legitimately that's the only concern that I have. Unless Kirv has a way to make sure that the guy will keep focused on her. Like if she can say something to try and make sure that, because this guy's all about honor, so maybe you can like say something that would maybe challenge it and cause him to target you instead of Romulus.
So I will say, stabilizing a creature takes your action, and you must have a first aid kit in order to, or some other similar manner, in order to perform a Wisdom 10 medicine check. In the event that you don't have it, I will say that you could do this for, let's say, for example, DC 15. So if Romulus is okay with it, and you want to, she can. It would have to. It'll be a bonus action to pull it out, to pull it off your person and use it, but she'd have to find it first. That's the difficult part. So it would be an investigation check to find it with disadvantage using a bonus action. And then an action to perform a medicine check.
Yeah, okay. What's your medicine bonus?
2.
Yours.
2.
I'll put 2.
Yeah,
2, not 2. Yeah. I heard the same, but...
Oh.
I have the advantage of seeing the stats, so yeah, it will be a +2. So you'd be looking at a 13 or higher. If you fail, nothing happens. It's just that it would be a wasted action, and Romulus would have another failed death save.
I've not really got any other ideas. For once, I'm tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Depends what you want to do, Kirv.
I'm going to go ahead and follow Kirv's instinct, which is fury.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Taking up the front line. Let's go.
Just trying. Okay. So I imagine at this point her eyes are glowing. You can see that her mouth is glowing the same color. Sadly, no secret powerful abilities here. This is just coloring.
I mean, what you just for fuck it, why don't you ask from help from your patron? Be like, look, we're in a right fucking situation, and you're not going to get the thing you want if you don't help out. It's worth a try.
Yeah, you want the artifact. I need your help to get it.
Is that a free action, Chris? Asking for help?
Free action? No. But
No.
It's up to you. I mean, there's not necessarily been a commitment to the whole having Eugene and Filch harry people as a bonus action.
Yeah,
because you haven't chosen targets.
Hexblade Curse is a bonus action.
Yeah, so it's up to you what you want to try and do.
That.
If you want to try and talk to your patron, it will be your action.
Yeah.
And it will be a roll if you do, but...
Oh, so many options. Okay, just for time's sake, she doesn't think that he will listen. She's asked his help before, and I feel like if he's going to help her, he'll do it off his own back. He better, anyway. She'd rather die than ask him for help right now. All right, so we are doing Hexblade Curse on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
We are using Murder. We're doing 2 attacks and then an Eldritch Smite.
Okay, go ahead and make me the attacks. I've also just realised I forgot as Hexblade's Curse, it actually means you crit on 19, so one of the attacks previously would have been a crit, but we're ignoring it because I forgot, and that was about 2 rounds ago. So, or it feels like it has been.
Come on.
What's the plus?
9.
Okay. First one hits, second one misses.
Oh.
AC is 20.
Uh-huh.
You were doing Eldritch Smite?
Yes. 68 force damage.
So, 68, yep. $31 plus...
Just 68 force damage.
Yeah. So, sorry, there's the plus from your regular attack.
Oh, +5, sorry. +5.
That's right. So that's 36 damage. Okay.
Whoa. That's a huge freaking hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to. He is going to withstand it to do half. So he takes 18 instead.
That was a big hit.
Oh, we forgot
gain a
Hexblade's
bonus
Curse.
Rolls against the curse target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus.
Which this level should be 4, so it's a bonus 8 damage. Oh no, sorry, just a bonus 4 damage, which will be halved as well, so it's another 2 damage. Okay, so 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. You make the 2 swings, the first one, energy travelling with it as you impact into the side of him. As you then go ahead and make the second swing, he brings his blade up and catches it and takes his boot off of Romulus's back. He seems to be less diverted by your attention here. Okay. Romulus.
Hello.
Death save area is yours to roll.
Could roll a 20, that'd be cool. Thanks.
Oh,
I would
Don't
need
jinx it, man.
20 here in order to get up, wouldn't I?
Fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed for
Well,
you.
I know
I'm
they
sorry I
aren't
could do
supposed,
more.
remember,
I know they aren't supposed to know
this
it,
is
but-
our dungeon. This is our dungeon.
Doesn't feel like it.
Hey man, when you write, you write.
This... It's not your dungeon. It's not our dungeon. It's my fucking dungeon.
There we go, there we go.
Noted.
Noted.
Weird business transaction.
Noted.
Noted. Shakes hand.
You
Vinny.
start to hear
Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna give him a fake out.
Don't you do that. Don't do that to us, Randall. That is evil beyond compare.
So, Vinny, it is your turn. You see Romulus is down. You see Kirv standing down there, ready to help them. Actually, Romulus, could you roll me 2d20s, please? Out in the open.
How many Romulus just dropped from the sky to help us?
Romulus,
Okay.
could you roll me 2d20s out in the open, please?
2d20s? My
please.
d20s, or do you want...
Your d20s
Okay.
is fine, yeah.
I'll put them up here so they're nice and visible. Am I wanting high or low?
You'll find out. Okay. Thank you. Carry on, Vinny.
I don't like this.
That's terrifying.
Ah.
As if we need any more stress.
Okay. Right.
Did I just like lose 2 death saves or something? Like, what's going?
No,
Oh, fuck
carry
me.
on. Vinny, it's your turn.
Okay.
You'll find out what they did later.
Alright, I suppose I will. In which case I will revert to my original plan for this turn, which is to bonus action healing word Romulus.
Okay. You reach out with the magical tether of your music and words, inspiring Romulus.
Vinny calls out with a surprisingly quiet but resonant voice. I'm leaving, and I'm bringing all of my friends with me. Get up.
No.
Hell yeah.
Chris,
Mhm.
how much does this...
This is 2nd level, by the way.
I'll wait to see how much the healing is, but I've got a thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me the healing, please, Vinny.
Yes, yeah. 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. 8 points of
8
healing.
8 points of healing.
Conscious.
Nice.
Prone.
Oh.
I would, if at all possible, like to hold my breath and still pretend to be dead the moment I come to consciousness.
Ooh.
That's cool. Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead and make
That'd
me a
be like a
performance check.
performance?
Yeah, I'm bad at performance. This is unlikely to work, but
It would be
Hey,
funny.
man, it's worth a try. It's worth a try.
I hope he's a little distracted.
Well,
You know.
I will roll a insight for our buddy
Oh.
old pal. Okay. You use healing word, and Vinny, your passive insight is high enough to know that Romulus seems to be faking his own death so that he cannot get attacked, or does not get attacked. I'll allow you to
All
make
right.
a performance check as your action if you would like, to try and make it more convincing, to potentially
Yeah,
up it from 12.
sell it for me, Vinny.
I won't tell you
Share
what I
it
got.
for me. Cry, motherfucker.
Oh, I forgot he would have had advantage on that roll.
Do we need to get Carver
Oh,
out?
come on,
It's
it's too late.
Yeah, I do need to get everyone.
Actually,
out.
no, because it's just past your turn, so he wouldn't, so I'll discount
So-
that second roll.
Is it worth using your action to disengage? So you can get everyone out because you've used your bonus action. Your boost of speed is still up, right?
Yeah. Can I get past Cinder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's holding her movement to let people through. That was my bonus action
Okay.
to make sure she could do that.
Yeah. What's Okay, so I can I just go through her
Yeah.
space, or is she going to swap with me?
You effectively can go through her space, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I can make more progress doing it that way, but I'd be leaving people behind.
We're fast enough to get back in here, so...
Yeah, true.
Keep in mind it's half speed because you're carrying cover.
Yeah, so I'm still...
So it's
regular movement.
regular movement, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I should be able to get back into that room. Okay, yeah, I'm going to action disengage.
No attacks of opportunity are made. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
30. Yeah.
Nice.
Carrying Carbon as best I can, past the cinder.
Okay. Carry cover and pass Cinder. Is that your turn?
That's my action, bonus action. What would it be to try and set her down?
Free action for setting her down. You'll be picking her up, that will be an action.
Okay. I won't do that just now, then.
Okay.
I'll see what I see and hear.
Okay.
Right,
And-
and as I'm doing this, I'm just going to call back into the room then. We need to go.
Green cultist's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. They're going to make one attack versus you, Cat, and one versus the Gibberer, who is on its last legs. The one versus you is a 12. The one versus the
No.
Gibberer is a 16.
Oh, shit.
Gibberer takes 12 points of damage and splits into 2 murmurs. That's the end of the Green Cultist's turn.
If we get out of here, an agreement, we nuke the mountain.
Agreed.
We just destroy
Yeah.
the mountain.
1,000,000%.
The mountain is lost. The Ice Kingdom is also destroyed. They're free. It's all over for the Ice Kingdom.
Okay. The
It's
Herald goes.
Away.
The
He's going to
skeleton
bed, he's had
stands
enough.
back up.
Goes away. Oh, that is ruthless. Oh, that is cruel.
The Herald goes to take a nap because he's very tired.
Agreed.
He's had a tough
He's
day.
getting sleep. He's a sleepy little guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Attack versus Cinder. 22.
Hits.
Cinder takes 9 points of slashing damage. Mortar has
Oh,
2
I can-
skeletons on
She
either
still
side
has
of
a
him.
drone because she only fired 3.
Okay.
Hey.
So a D10. I roll a D10 to reduce that damage.
Okay.
D10's green.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 4. She takes. How much damage did you do?
So you
9.
take 5.
You take 5.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sick.
2 attacks versus Mortar.
With advantage because I'm prone.
Yep. The first one is a 24 and it's a crit. 2 failed death saves. The next one is a 18. 2 failed death saves. Mortar is dead.
Who says? Thanks for doing the art, JB.
Son of a bitch.
These 2 making attacks versus the Murmurs. 1 each. This one hits. This one misses. No, just hits. So this Murmur takes 8 points of damage. This one takes 10. Okay, both of them are just alive. These two are going to hold their action to attack Kirv should she try to flee. Then the Herald, looking at you, Kirv, and is going to kind of look you up and down and then say in Infernal,
Oh.
I've danced with the likes of your ironmongers before. You don't scare me, child. But I can offer you something far greater if you want. I know what you crave. And gestures down to Romulus. He is offering you his action to kill Romulus and save the rest of your friends.
Wow.
Romulus, I would not like you to put any input onto this. I want to see what Kirv would do, and then I will ask you afterwards. Because you are currently playing dead. And Kirv's passive insight is... Kirv's passive insight
Is shit.
is the same as
How low
what
is
you
it?
rolled. It's 12.
Oh.
So she doesn't know heads or tails whether Romulus is dead or not. Although if you could message me, Harlan, if you have a opinion on what how you feel, that's fine. So Kirv,
Okay.
would you
Strongly worded letter.
would you take this offer?
So I would let Romulus die
And
to
you would
save
be...
the rest of the party.
That seems to be what the offer is.
Can I ask him something?
I'll allow it in this moment.
Why does Romulus need to die?
He has defied death before. There isn't room enough in this world for more of them.
Them?
The Herald looks at you. You obviously can't make the decision yourself. And is going to outstretch a hand, and in this moment you feel almost these chains begin to bind around you. As he is going to put his own Hexblade's Curse on you and take a strike, as your indecision has cost you this opportunity.
Fuck! I was gonna do it. I was gonna do a whole moment where she looks back at Kat and knowing that Romulus would want her out safe. But moment has gone. I understand that.
He's only going to make one attack, as he did offer you one of his 2 attacks to do that. That is a 15 to hit, which will miss. You rolled poorly. As he takes the first swing, you kind of step back in hesitation, like, was I about to do that? And you begin to almost mull over the question in your own head. Okay? That is the end of his go. Kat, do you understand Infernal?
Creature Prey does, but I don't.
You don't, then you don't. You see Mortar's bleeding body atop the stairway, in between each of the banisters.
Oh god, I actually
Romulus,
get a go. Oh.
choose a member of your party, please.
Oh.
Do I have any context?
Nope. Mortar
Say
is a
Kirv,
valid
she probably
choice.
deserves it.
This is a purely context where it's not something coming from Romulus.
No.
It's pure chance. I think if it's not based on Romulus, I believe the thought would be Vinny. If it is based on Romulus, Romulus's first thought it will always be Cat.
Okay. Vinny, go ahead and roll me 2d20s, please. Fourteen or 7.
7,
Okay.
14.
Thank you. Cat, please continue with your turn.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, and it makes me so uncomfortable.
Hey. Oh, jeez Louise. Do I know if Romulus is up?
What's your passive insight?
Your
What is my
passive
I think
insight?
my insight sucks,
9.
actually.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't know.
You think Romulus is dead. And you've just seen Mortar get pretty much executed by these skeletons, as they've both just taken slashes to him. One was a main hit into his back near his spine, and the other just cut off a leg and tore it to one side.
Jesus.
Okay, so how bad this is going. Cat is freaking out something wicked. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm going to roll a wisdom save for Cat. How much of a problem does she want to create for these people? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, okay. Alright, with Cat's action, I'm going to look down to the two murmurs. I like the idea of this, and they might not do it in all fairness. Look down at two murmurs. There's something powerful in that pool. I need you to kill it. I'm going to try and send them both into the pool. If that's the source of power and the slime gets in there, then eat shit, Mountain, I'm out.
Oh no, that's spicy. I mean, either way, it gets rid of them if it's a problem, and if
That's fucking
they're
awesome.
not a problem, and if that is the source of power and it fucks things up, it's gonna fuck things up.
That's
yeah,
so funny.
I was like, I'm going to set the DC real low, because, like, I kind of don't want this to happen, so I was like, I set it to 7. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
I was like,
They will both disengage. They will both Actually, no. They have reckless abandon, no fear, so they are going to run. So attack for opportunity for each of them. Misses. The other one, natural 1. Both of the attacks opportunity from the skeletons are wasted as these two jump into the pool in the middle. And you hear hissing and bubbling of flesh. You watch as this black ichor begins to almost feel on the top before it begins to sink and the silver almost begins to fold over it and consumes it. Both of them are gone.
cool.
Holy shit.
And as my bonus action... Oh, is that still silver or is it now black?
It is silver.
Oh, thank God. They may have died.
That's a relief.
Actually, yeah, sure.
Excellent work executing those babies.
So that was your action.
Okay,
Oh, I forgot.
bonus action on myself. I'm going to
That's also back up.
hang on. I need to make sure I work this out properly, so I don't stitch it up or fluff it up. Just to clear this up, I don't know how possible what the realms are. I kind of need to know roughly.
Okay.
If Romulus drops his thing next turn he gets up, can Kirv get Romulus out?
Not anymore.
With a thunder. Oh,
No,
Eldritch
try
Smite.
Eldritch Smite.
fuck. Okay, yeah, that's. Fuck it. Let's
Yeah,
go
fair.
weird.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gotta get nuts. Let's get nuts.
Okay, I am going to. Yeah, difficult. What do? I do. Okay, bonus action, Sentinel Ward on myself to give myself 3 extra AC.
Okay.
Very nice.
And I am going to. Hang on, 5. Can't move through. Them two can't actually engage me. That's kind of very long. To move through there, though, I'm going to have to get an engagement range of these two. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. Now, do I take the chance? Because that's 3 that can be around me anyway. I'm going to take that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I go there. But they're going to come after me. But I'm in close proximity to them. Okay. I take the chance. I move there.
Okay. One attack of opportunity.
Oh, of course, yeah, because they used theirs.
That one didn't.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's 3 attacks of opportunity. Do I want to do it? No. Thank you, gibberers, murmurs. Sorry about your death.
24.
Well, that hits. Oh,
You
yeah,
take
no, it does hit. Yeah.
10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I do not expend a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your go.
Yeah.
Roll me wild magic as you cast a spell.
Oh shit!
Wonderful.
I forgot that was a thing in here.
It's just cat in general that has that, but it's also in here
Yeah.
because it's heightened. So
I
Oh,
think
awesome.
we're good.
you're fine. Yeah. Okay.
We're hoping for that tactical nuke.
End of your go.
I fireball myself, I die. Just, I was so low health.
Okay. End of your go.
Be careful what you ask for, you know.
Mortar, you are dead.
Hey, bro. Yeah, that
Blue
is
cultist.
correct.
Blue cultist is going to step round, seeing people are running. It's going to make a perception to see if there's anybody else who they need to take care of. They see through Romulus's lies as their action. As their bonus action, they will point out that he is still alive. And in response, a shout is made in Undercommon, which none of you understand, from the Herald, and they seem to back off. This one
He wants to kill.
is going to move around here and make 2 attacks versus Cat. With half cover you have.
Cool, so that's 2 plus 3, so that's... Okay.
No, that is a natural 2 and a natural 3. They do not hit. And then the red one is going to do the exact same. Here! 21.
No.
21 doesn't hit?
No, because Sentinel would.
Oh, so you have an effective
I've
plus
got
5.
+3 and then +2, so yeah, I've got... No, 21 does, sorry, my brain just... I was looking at my current health. Yep, no, 21 does hit. My bad.
No, that's fine. 21 does hit. You take 5 points of cold damage. And then they are going to move to here. Okay. Back to the top of the round. It is the Lairs' go. Okay. I would like everybody, except for Mortar, to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. As I'm going to be using Escape from Within. You can make one if you want. It's not going to do you any good.
My skeleton,
Climb, right?
my skeleton kind of run away from me.
That's true. That's why you don't need to make one.
Okay, that's okay then.
Mortar's carcass starts running around. Gets really
Okay.
It just starts flailing around.
So, who
But
got...
still a better shot than Mortar.
Who got a... Actually, no. Mortar, make me a Constitution save.
I'm not chasing your body.
Oh no, me neither. Okay, so do I have any kind of disadvantage because I'm friggin' dead?
No.
Okay, that's cool. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. The skeleton within you is not willing to join the skeleton army just yet. It wants to know how much it's going to get paid and if it's going to get maternity leave. So,
honestly, yeah, that tracks.
And probably dental care as well.
Oh yeah.
So, who got below a 15?
What's the what?
Constitution save.
Am I doing this as well?
Yes, everyone's doing this.
Okie dokie.
Even the dead guy was doing it.
Yeah.
All the cool kids are doing it. Even the dead ones.
That is a natural 20 now.
You're fine.
Oh,
Okay, so nobody got below a 15?
Or...
Skeleton's too scared.
Okay, nobody got below a 15. Everyone's skeleton is too scared of them. Okay.
Wait, no, I did, sorry.
You did?
I got an 11.
Okay, so your movement speed is doubled, and you take 3 points of damage for every 5 feet of movement you use. Okay, as the skeleton from within you is like, wait, I want to join the skeleton army, and you don't want it to. Kirv. Yeah. Kirv, it is your go.
What can I do? I mean, I think the only thing I do right now is either ask my patron for help or attack.
You could cry.
I could cry.
Crying is a free action.
Oh, well, that's alright. You can cry and score attack.
You can cry for help.
Can Kirv see that Mortar's dead?
Yes.
She cries in anger.
Okay.
Free action still?
Yeah.
Yeah, she added an emotion.
No, it takes
Oh, it's a bonus now.
takes a whole bonus action now. No, that's fine.
Bonus action, angry.
That's called a
Doesn't
rage.
give you any buff. No, there's no buff.
There's no buff, it's just anger.
You just shit yourself instead.
Becomes a Snickers ad. Okay,
What?
so you're not you when you're angry. So what would you like to do?
One good hit from him and I'm dead. If I were to kill Filch, Filch immediately goes to the Lord of Crows, yes?
You don't know if there's a time delay?
Ugh.
Would be a cool sacrifice thing though, just like snap his neck and then be like, I call upon the Lord of Crows.
I was going to
love the way
fight
how,
him,
like-
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Ozzy
Words
Osbourne.
broken
it.
down.
If you
I'm
want
not
to,
gonna lie, I love the
this
idea
would-
that the time difference in hell is like a factor. I love the fact that they're like, there's a 6-hour delay. He's not gonna get there for another 6 hours yet.
Oh no, your flight's
Sorry,
been delayed.
not
Damn it.
sorry. Your flight's been delayed. Your flight's been delayed.
Your bird's flight
Hell's
has
in a
been
different
delayed.
time zone, unfortunately. He's asleep at the moment.
Yeah, you can't pick up your call, sadly. Can you try again tomorrow?
If you want to try and call upon your patron, if you want to break Filch's neck as part of doing this,
That's not cool. Yeah, genuinely.
what do you say? I will say this will use one of your attacks as part of the attack action. That way you still have a second one, or a second attack versus Eugene, who may be less convincing, but...
That's very reasonable. What do I say? I suppose I can't be too angry because then he'll be like, you insulted me now, I don't want to help you.
Bitch.
Are you taking potential suggestions, or shall I shut up?
Give me one suggestion. I have an idea, but do it.
You wanted your artifact? Come and get it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking of.
So what do you say?
You want your artifact? You want your artifact so bad? Come get it.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
D100.
It's the orange dice on the board. I will tell you this now.
Oh,
You will need to get below, equal to or below your character level. You are looking for a 9. That is a 6.
Oh my god!
Tonight is not our night.
In this
No,
moment,
it's not.
as you
It's on
grab
calculate.
and break Filch's neck, speaking into the corpse of Filch as it turns into ash in your hands, you feel almost this rage come from hell, and then almost this soothing, almost calming flame as all the braziers in the room burn this deep black and red flame. And you watch as in this moment feathers begin to fall within the chamber, several of them hitting the surface of the silver and laying still upon its surface, undisturbed by it. You otherwise hear a voice within your mind say, I will not attend in person, but maybe a taste of what I offer. And you watch as the feathers fall, you hear a screech from above, and you watch as a split begins to form in the ceiling above, and you watch as Filch flies down, but not as you remember him. As he flies down as a Scarthin.
Oh.
For those who remember these things from Campaign 1, this is a CR14 Devil.
What?
And this
That's a
thing
big
will
goose.
kick someone's ass. So, you have an ally who will be taking their turn at the end of yours. As Filch flies down, the 6 black wings beating, the feathers otherwise spreading through the room, and the screech from Filch as he enters this place. What would you like to do? You have 1 attack left.
I will use that 1 attack. That is a 16 plus 9.
Okay, 16 plus 9, that will hit.
And that is a 4 plus 5 slashing.
So 9 points of slashing damage. Okay. Filch, at the end of your turn, screeches out. What is your general command to Filch? Do you want him to kill? Actually, no. Filch has got his command from the Lord of Crows. He's gonna get what he came for. So.
Just steal the amulet and fucked it off.
Hey, look. He's got a job, and that's what he's going to do. He is going to swoop down, diving between the pillars as he spirals down towards the Herald of Husk here. He's going to forego his flyby ability in order to make 3 attacks. 2 claws and 1 with his beak. So, he gets a bonus equal to his proficiency because he is flanking. So, this is that is a 20 to hit. That hits exactly. That's with his first claw. Second one is a 26 to hit. Third one is another exact 20. Okay. So these claws do 2d12 damage plus 5. Okay. First attack deals 19 points of slashing damage. The second attack with the claw does 18 points of slashing damage, and the Herald of Husk goes down onto 1 knee. The beak grabs the necklace and pulls it off of him, and Filch swallows it. At this point, Filch, flying and hovering there in the air, looks around the room, and to all of you he says telepathically, "Hey boss, I got what we came for. We want out."
We want out.
Alright. Okay, that will be Filch's turn. He will begin preparing to use his magic to get everyone out there next turn. Romulus. The Herald is on one knee. They don't look dead, but they look like they are prepared to go into phase 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Yeah, fair.
Look, I'm gonna level with you, Chris. I've been thinking of one thing and one thing only the entire time. I've been being like, God, please let me get to my next turn. First things first, I do have to ask, was the thing that he said to the cultist, like, I know you idiot, he's not very good at this?
No,
Something like that.
No, he actually rolled a natural 4, and with his plus 7 meant that he actually. Oh no, with.
Oh, that's.
Oh no, it's.
No, 4.
Yeah,
4
no,
7
that would have succeeded. Sorry, no, I did math wrong. I got that to 11. So yes, he did know, but that's not what he said.
Yeah, 4 plus 7 is 11.
Oh, it is 11.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am right. Yeah, so he did fail. He didn't know you were dead, or weren't dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. However, he told the guy to back off. These are my kills.
That's fair. I have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Does him being on his knee count as him being prone, let us say?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
However,
If I get up from...
for the sake of it, I will tell you how this works. While he is on his knee, he is preparing for phase 2. If you attack him, he enters phase 2 early and can begin to use his abilities, but he takes extra damage.
To clarify, does attack him mean I have to use an attack against him?
It means
Or
if you
does it
do
mean any
anything
interference?
aggressive to him. Yeah. Right now, he's doing a boss charge up. At the moment, he would either have the invulnerable status, or you can attack him for bonus damage, but then he gets to use his abilities immediately when that happens.
Okay, so what I was thinking is, if I get up and then try and go for the dunk, basically, as in pick him up and throw,
then he would resist and enter phase 2.
It looks like the weird legendary action things, resources, whatever they're called.
if he's
Instinct.
charging up, if he interrupts it for any reason, that's bad, right? He probably can't take
interfere.
reactions,
No,
right?
he can't take reactions, and he can't interfere his own charge up. So as
Okay.
it stands, he is in quote unquote incapacitated until something is done against him.
Gotcha.
I will say I really respect the energy. I do think we need to run.
Please get the
Yeah.
hell out of there.
Very valid. Very valid. No, I'm with you. I was just checking to see what the options were on that. Of like, you know what? Looking at this, yeah. Is there anything I need to use my bonus action for right now?
Yes, please shrink.
Second wind, or shrink.
Second
That's
wind.
what I'm thinking. It's shrink or second wind are my two options, basically.
If she just die, Cat is dimension dooring you and her out of there.
Okay, where do I need to get to for that to happen? Where
Anyway,
the fuck are
she's
you?
charging at you.
That can also
Okay.
get you out there as well. So.
I will happily jump
Okay.
off the edge, take the damage.
Okay, Kirv, can you get out?
Yes.
Then let's get out. I'm going to shrink with my bonus action. Specifically, I'm going to shrink in such a way that I am in one of these two spaces, so that I am no longer in range of him by any chance. I know you said that it's not with stuff, but just in case. If I get to Cat this turn, is that going to be we teleport, or is that going to be
Wait
on
till her
Cat's
turn.
turn we teleport?
On Cat's turn.
Okay.
Cat's turn.
Right. Okay. I'm going to be using my action to. I'm going to use half my movement to get up, which should put me at 15 or 20, depending on how you want to slice the 35. I'd probably leaned. I'd hope for 20, but I'll lean toward 15. And
30.
then.
Well, 35 halved would be 17.5, and it unfortunately rounds down. So it would take 15 feet
Yeah.
of your movement, so you'd have 20 feet left.
Okay. Fair. Right. So in that case, I am happy to dash. Is there a way for me to get to Cat without provoking attacks of opportunity?
They're holding their actions, aren't they? If I recall rightly.
What were they holding their action for?
To basically stop Kirv from leaving. So they would probably also attack you, because it would prompt an opportunity attack should you try and run past them. The alternative is running around, but then you're contending with these ones. Because remember, Mortar is dead there. Filch can carry Kirv and Mortar and Vinny and Carvern out all in one fell swoop. But yeah.
Genuinely curious about board. What happens? Like, so does that mean they're taking us to hell?
No.
Oh,
Like when they say get us out of it?
No. Filch
I'm a dead body.
No.
I'm a dead body. I don't want to go to hell.
Filch has the ability to do effectively what Cat can do with a dimension door, but he can just grab people per attack and then do it. So he can grab Kirv, he can grab you, and he can grab Vinny. And because Carvern seems to work with teleportation magic, Filch can otherwise teleport 500 feet up into the air and then swoop down outside.
Okay. Can I play around with the order I do things in a little bit? Because I want to be big for some of this. It's fine if not, but I thought I'd ask.
Go for it.
Okay, so, this pillar here, is there any chance I can, using my increased height, essentially use it to get, basically jump over these two to try and avoid any attacks of opportunity? Because I can't take an attack of opportunity. I'm done.
I'll give it to you in this option. If you make me an acrobatics check for doing it, you have to roll higher than their attacks. So this is basically giving you pseudo AC. Then I will give you AC based on the attack.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, okay, so you said I have 20 movement left.
Yeah.
And if I dash, I then get an extra 35, right? So that would be 55 movement, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
I can get there, which is close enough.
Yeah.
Slight change. 10, 9. Could I get to there or there so that I can at least have a hand on Mortar's body?
Mortar's 20 feet up.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fucked either way then. Yeah. Are we getting? Is Filch going to get Mortar's body if I leave Mortar's body there?
Yes. I mean, unless Kirv wants to leave him behind, but that's up to Kirv. No? You sure? You were so willing to kill Romulus, but not Mortar? Why not? He's already dead.
Funny, isn't it?
I'm telling you, it's that Mortar charm coming through. It's taken 30 episodes, but it's finally paying off.
It was for Cat's sake, you know. I had to kill her father.
Well, I didn't.
For the children.
I didn't.
Because they didn't give you fucking time.
Okay.
They were impatient for you to murder me now.
So, Romulus, you stand, you action rush away, you have your bonus action, and you use that to shrink. Your turn is over?
That's it. That's all
Vinny.
I can reasonably do.
Vinny, you are there. You will take 3 damage per 5 feet of movement you use. You can obviously hold your movement until the lair is done.
Could do. I also don't know exactly what's going on.
No.
In here. I guess I got the telepathic thing.
Yeah, you got the telepathic thing, and you heard almost devilish screech from the other room, and you watched as black feathers just began to fall before this massive bird flew down, and in your head you heard Filch, in the very disproportional voice-to-body ratio, say what he said. Also, notably, he does still have a cigarette in his mouth, but it's upgraded to a cigar.
Love it. Love it.
Badass.
Okay. What little presence of mind isn't running on pure adrenaline at this time? Vinny's just thinking, giant demonic raven, kind of played out. Right. The important thing I want to do, since it's difficult to move at the moment, but also nothing's directly threatening me here, thanks to Cinder meat shielding for me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check on what kind of state Carvern is in. I don't believe we got explicit confirmation of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Make me a medicine check. Just a regular roll if you're spending your action for this. Disadvantage if you want to use your bonus action.
I will use my action since it's +3, I believe. I can double check. Yeah, +3, so that's 19.
19. She isn't dead. You look at her and you think, okay, she must be dead if magic's working on her, but as you otherwise get a better look, you note that she is alive, but she is exhausted. As it stands, stat block wise, she has 5 points of exhaustion, 2 failed death saves, and is on 0 health. If she gets hit, she dies. By anything, she dies.
Like, don't accidentally bonk her head on the wall.
Yeah. Don't accidentally bonk her head on the wall. Don't accidentally drop her as part of failing a dex save to fly down with levitate. Don't make don't use inadequate actions and make an athletics to toss her at Vinny. So far, after all this effort, she's still alive, and it was worth it.
Please don't bonk her head on the wall. That's like a proper thing in my head now. I'm like, please don't make all this effort.
It's not something that you will consciously do, but you are now very aware of how close to death she is. I am counting her as a corpse for the purposes of what is happening, because she is literally one flick of the nose away from death.
So don't run into any strong breezes.
Or Cinder. Because if Cinder didn't move out of the way, she was dead.
Jesus.
No, I made sure. I was like, no, I want to make sure there's path for everyone.
So far, you have done everything within your power not to make sure she doesn't get hit once. And to your credit, it means she's still technically alive, but it does allow her to still be used as an object for the purposes of teleportation.
Okay. If I restore some hit points for her, then that's going to be
a buffer. She won't be able to move on her own, because her movement speed will be 0.
Fine. That's fine.
But it will give her a buffer of hit points. She'll be able to take 1 extra hit, effectively.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Then I'm... don't have the action to feed her a potion, so I'm going to use... Which I'm not certain if I have any healing potions anymore. No, I don't. So I'm going to use my final 2 spell points to first level healing word.
Okay, go ahead. Also, because I forgot to ask you to do it beforehand, please roll me 2d20s for wild magic. So I forgot to ask that of you originally. If any of them are 1, okay, no, that's fine. And go ahead and roll me your healing word as well. I'll mark this down on my character sheet. 6 healing. Okay.
6 healing.
You watch as one of her 2 eyes opens. She otherwise looks at you. There's almost a panicked look, but she's too exhausted to move or do anything.
Don't try to move. I'm going to get you to safety, I swear. Okay. That's my action and bonus action. So, hauling her back over my shoulder. but I'm getting ready to move as soon as I can.
Okay. Green cultists go. Green cultist, seeing what's happening here, goes down onto one knee and is going to spend that action chanting, breaking the concentration on their spell.
Oh, jeez.
Only one cultist was able to do that, as the Herald of Husk stands. You otherwise watch as around them this dark aura begins to otherwise flood the room. You watch as the blade ignites with this dark purple flame that begins to illuminate the area around them as they stand there and lift one arm. You think that would fell me? Of all people, I am a herald, and you will bow! I would like everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw, please, against the mass command spell.
Jeez, come on.
I'm pretty good at wisdom saves.
Except Mortar, he's unconscious.
Oh, that stings. Nat one.
You otherwise hear Filch go, "Nah, don't think I will, mate."
Oh.
As he
Is
succeeded.
that wise?
He has magic resistance while he's a Scarfin, so he's pretty.
Okay.
So he's got some jazz.
Does he have to see me for this?
No, this is just audible.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey,
You made it?
Chris. I got a 3.
Okay. Who got below a 15?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, I got a 4.
Thank God.
Okay. Cat, you are the only one who will have a turn before his next turn, as the rest of you fall to one knee and prone, incapacitated in this moment as you feel this overwhelming pressure. Notably, he has entered phase 2. He has now become a CR23 creature.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is
Right,
the
guys,
end.
we can take it.
That is the end of his turn. Cat, it is your turn. The rest of your companions are incapacitated. Notably, also, I forgot to mention this, all of the skeletons are currently standing there not doing anything, as if stuck in place. But you begin to watch as their weapons begin to form into these almost darkened weapons. They seem to be upgrading into another version of skeleton, namely Deathblades.
Upgrading. So, at the moment, they're kind of in the same state he was last time.
Yes.
So, provided
So-
I don't attack them,
They
don't
can't
get
do
attack
anything.
opportunities.
No, but they are about to become Deathblades, which are the CR5, 83 hit points, 3 attack, mania, rage monsters.
Son of a gun. Okay. That's... Damn.
You know that Filch is fine. Filch is seemingly going to grab Kirv,
right.
Mortar, and Vinny and get out of here. But currently Cinder is in the way and you need to get Romulus out.
Cinder is in the way. I can recall Cinder from 30 foot, but do I need line of sight? According to the spell I've got written here, I can recall 30 foot, and it's a bonus action to recall, and it's an action to summon.
So you'd be able to go 5, 10, look around the corner, recall, 15, 20, 25, land on top of Romulus and Dimension Door out.
Okay. As it stands, this guy doesn't have line of sight of me, right?
Correct.
I don't trust you, Chris. I'm sorry, but okay.
What? You
And
think I would
if-
have counterspell and wouldn't have used it already? You
Who's
ruined
cast
me.
a spell, really? Not very many people.
It's fair.
So,
Do you really think Chris wouldn't counterspell a healing word?
I don't know. I don't want to take
Oh.
a chance. This is my one dimension door that I've got, and then I am out of spell points.
Hey, look, Vinny,
No.
you know full well I'd counterspell a healing word if I could.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. I don't want to take
I've
the
done it
chance.
before and I'll do it again.
Yeah. Chris
Concentrating
goes
on
for
the-
those toxic DM videos for ideas.
Yeah, fair. So concentrating on
He
a
can't
spell,
even deny it because I know he's done it.
can I cast a
Okay.
spell concentrate on it, go over here. I just want to make no logistics. So step back, cast a spell, hold the concentration because of my rune thing. I can hold it for a minute. Move over here, recall Cinder, and then jump off, and then let the spell happen.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, because then that puts me out of 60 foot of all of these, and he can't see me. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do exactly that. I move there, I cast Dimension Door, a weird rune kind of almost locks a spell in state, and I'll move here, bonus action recall Cinder. Cinder's no longer there, sorry Vinny, but I need to think, and I keep myself on top of Romulus and let the spell happen. And I'm Dimension Dooring up to the top.
Roll me 2d20s, please.
Woo! Can't wait for hell itself to appear at our door. Very exciting. Oh, that's W. A 1 and a 12.
I will let you decide. Pick which one is first.
Why would you do this to me?
Which one is first? Which one is second?
Oh, shit.
The 12 is first, the 1 is second.
Okay. What is your stealth?
Oh god, what is my stealth? 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. As you otherwise stand up there, taking a step back, out of the line of sight of the Herald of Husk, who has a counterspell in the waiting. You store the spell in your rune, run round the corner, jump down and release it, and with a natural 1, you trigger wild magic.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Go ahead. Go ahead and yeah. They don't have counterspell, but he is a warlock, and warlocks can learn counterspell and always cast it at their highest level, which is 5th.
It's a 1, so wild magic goes off as I get myself out.
That was a natural 1 that you've already rolled, my friend. It was already going off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which does make 7?
7.
Low rolls on D100s tonight.
Get all my spells.
If only we had a fucking cleric in the party.
Well, they wouldn't actually have to find intervention yet. Sadly.
I'm nowhere.
Okay.
That was an interesting intake of breath.
Cat and Romulus,
And
how many
that's
hit
all
points
scared.
do you have left?
I have 23, but I also have my Sentinel ward, so if something impacts me, that will negate the damage.
And that is that just for attacks?
Give me 1 second, I can tell you. I said if something hits, I know if something hits. Give me 1 minute. It's 2nd level, isn't it? Not 3rd. Sentinel wards. To absorb... Can absorb damage from an attack, yes.
I have 8 hit points left. The one thing I will say is we're dimension dooring out, right?
Yeah.
So if it's like one of the ones where something bad happens, maybe it doesn't happen to us. Maybe we teleport out and it happens to everything else around us.
It does. It happens at both ends of the dimension door.
Oh god, that's so much worse.
So,
unless it's healing, in which case I would like all the healing.
So, you dimension door out to the surface. I will get to you in a moment.
Oh, good god.
The cultists, seeing this happen, are going to do the best they can to try and slow down the Scarfin. So they're going to attack. Let me double check. Yes, he is immune to fire and cold damage, so nothing happens. So I'm just going to skip their turn of them casting their metal spell to try and hit him. The lair will go. The lair will choose to do 5 damage to Kirv and Vinny because Mortar is unconscious.
So
Or
5
dead, sorry.
damage.
5 damage, yep. So you and Vinny both take 5 damage. So Vinny, you now use your movement. Are you moving or you're running? Vinny?
Escape from within is no longer up. So yeah, I don't know that. I know that there's something going on, but I don't know that it's a rescue plan. So,
Okay. Sake of brevity, nothing will be chasing you, so I'll just ask you to make a dex save for the trap upcoming. Again, you get to make it with advantage, provided you're going slow. Nothing's going to be running after you, so that's fine. And Kirv at the end of your turn, because you can't do anything. Oh wait, no, Vinny, did you fail the save, didn't you?
No, sorry. Yes, that's correct. No, I failed.
So you went down onto one knee.
Why?
So
Yeah,
Filch
sorry.
is going to fly down, grab Kirv, grab Mortar. I mean, I can roll for the attacks to see if they hit, but Filch gets, for the purposes of grappling,
anyway,
he gets
so-
plus 10. So Filch hits on a 25 versus Kirv, hits on a 29 versus Mortar, and then hits on a 30 versus Vinny. As he swoops down, grabs all three of you, and in a moment, dimension doors up to the surface. The three of you are out. As you arrive at the surface, the three of you there, Filch would go to where he knows, which will probably be... Where would you say he'd be outside the church? Did I move the map? Yes, I did. Okay, let me get rid of...
Maybe in one of the trees outside.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
that's where
tree where
Eugene
the
and
guy was
Filch
hanging
are.
upside
I
down.
couldn't find their tiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me delete this map for now. 'Cause I'm probably not going to need it. So, where would you like to be? Let's put this on fully on the board. And
Tempted to say.
I was going to say, before you say anything, Kat or Jamie, please message me in Discord where you are going to go.
Oh, fuck. That's the wrong person. Well, they're gonna have a fun message and not understand what that means.
It's alright. Okay. And where are you going to go, Kirv? Or where do you want Filch to roughly go? Where would he recognise?
Here, I believe.
Okay. You land there. The wind is blowing outside. You can... Or outside where you are. The snow is otherwise hitting you as Filch otherwise flies down, dropping Mortar off on the ground and dropping you and Vinny all down before Filch otherwise looks at you, kind of bows his head and then begins to fade into ash and feathers.
Aww.
He'll be back
Good boy.
tomorrow. Okay, that ability of his is on cooldown for another week.
That's a good thing there's a week between sessions.
I like that. I approve.
Nice.
Okay, so what do you do? What do you three do?
Right. First things first. Cavern is in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly not very cold resistant in this current state.
Oh, good thinking.
So I'm going to pull out a... Right, what have I got? I've got blankets, I've got cold weather clothing, although it may be difficult to dress her in this situation.
Mortar has a corpse and he has a cloak.
This is true.
You're lucky.
This is true.
I have 5 spell points left.
You have spell points left? That's nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I need for a life.
You guys are getting spell points?
Possibly leaving the immovable rods behind then. That sucks.
I mean, we can heal and we can have a long rest and then just like try and sneak in just to get our rods back if we really want to.
That is assuming that the Herald doesn't give chase.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think he's probably allowed to go outside, unfortunately.
No. His mum said he's grounded.
Oh yeah. You know, one of these days you're just going to fight a skeleton with a sandal and you're all going to run.
Terrifying.
Harold T. Skellington, your mother.
Oh my word! What is this voice?
In you.
Okay,
Kill him.
I have a new
Kill him
hand
with
puppet
fire.
idea.
Oh god.
You bring dishonor on your family. You bring dishonor on your grandmama. Don't make me get grandmama.
So, Vinny and Kirv, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna wrap Carvern in as many blankets as appears to be necessary.
Okay.
I have.
She's been turned into a
6.
burrito.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
The warmth crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Are they hot enough to do damage?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna put one in there with her.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you probably wrap it between 2 blankets to make sure that it doesn't have skin surface contact, because she doesn't have scales, so it will be very sensitive. So, yeah.
She's in a bad state.
Okay. And Kirv, what would you like to do in this moment? As you're kind of there in the snow, Mortar's body is next to you.
Unless I'm gestured over to help with the blankets, I think Kirv will sit down next to Mortar's body and sort of just start to recognize he is dead. And just sits there and holds his hand.
Okay. Cat, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Is this one time I've firewalled myself?
Not just you.
Oh!
Romulus, even if Romulus succeeds, half damage takes him down.
Damn.
I suppose it doesn't really matter that if I roll or not. Then, if
I
I
roll good tides of chaos, because wild magic went off.
Yeah.
Now it's down to me.
That's ruthless.
I'm
Well,
gonna
man,
roll
you've
a
got your dead player character.
Chris,
You've got your dead character, man.
Yeah.
if I roll a nat 20,
No.
worth a try.
Rolls
I'm
are
still
rolls.
gonna roll just to see what happens.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and roll, and we'll see.
Oh yeah, no, this game does not want me to live.
Okay, right. I'm gonna roll the d20. 11 or higher, you will be able to use your Tides of Chaos, but another wild magic will go off.
Oh,
On a 10 or lower, no. No.
Okay.
You and Romulus both take 29 points of fire damage, and because you teleported first, the rest of your party does not know. That's why I had them go first. I would like you both to continue making death saves until you are alive or dead.
Hold on. Wait, what just happened? Wait, did a fireball go off?
Yeah.
Yes.
We would have heard that. That's an explosion, right? Well, not me, I'm dead, but
They
the other two would have.
they teleported up and the explosion happened. They have no idea. You, Vinny and Kirv, have no idea this has happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I need
We're in
both of
hell.
them.
This is so stupid.
I need both of you to
Oh.
make death saving throws until you are either alive or dead. Romulus, remember you have advantage.
I recall in front of in the box or out of the box for this one.
Because the party isn't coming to find you at this moment, out in the open. Make it dramatic.
Rolling 3. What do I need to roll?
You need to roll a 10 or
10 and
higher
above.
for success. That's 2 successes
Okay,
and
that's
1
2
fail.
successes.
Okay.
And the
Okay,
third
I've
success.
succeeded.
You are stable. Success and
Success.
success. Success. So, despite getting fireballed, somewhere
Can I roll the
nearby...
one set of 2 in case I get a
That is-
20.
absolutely
No,
ludicrous.
because this will take... So, I need to double check the rules on this, actually. Found it earlier, and now I've completely forgotten what it is. I believe a stabilized creature takes 1d4 hours to get back up on 1 hit point.
Yes, generally.
So, with that being the case, until the party comes and finds you, the two of you are unconscious somewhere on this map, and they have no idea.
Cool.
Well, at least it wasn't the creature got free, and that would have been.
Whatever happens, I just want everyone to imagine a moment. We're both there, scorched, bloodied, etc., lying in the ground. I think we're holding hands, don't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, she jumped on you to give you a hug as she was falling, so very much so.
I kind of like this image of we're holding hands and Sicania's wrapped around our hands.
Snow is gently falling upon the two of you, soothing what burn wounds there are, and the fires do not last long in this heavy wind and cold. But then again, if you are not found, neither will you. Kirv and Vinny take some time kind of to themselves, realizing the dread nature of the situation. Kirv probably realizing a few minutes in that she needs to actually get the corpse to Cat for revival if possible. Vinny, you have Carvern over your shoulder, and as you both go looking, what direction do you head and where do you go?
There's no explosion, like no noise.
No?
That's
Heavy
What
winds
about you,
and
Ted?
cold air.
oh no, I'm dead. But like,
If there was an explosion,
trying to wrap.
it's happened, and if there'd be any aftermath noise like fire crackling, it is quickly smothered by the heavy wind.
Because remember, we teleported first by a little bit.
Yeah.
So it would have been fairly instantaneous by the time you lot came through. It wouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
They're
Alright.
What do you two of you do? Vinny, Kirv?
I assume you've told me that they teleported, right?
Kirv?
Sorry, I would have told. Yeah, sorry. I guess I would have seen that, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
They teleported, but don't see them. We need to get Mortar back to Cat. In case she could do anything.
Right. Okay. Right. Listen to me. No matter what, we will get him back. We need to find those two first. We gotta be quick, they could be chasing us. Let's go.
Okay. Where'd you head?
I guess we'll head around the place first.
Should I
Okay.
risk calling out their names? Because that would, if anyone's trying to get to us, they'll know where we are. But...
In this high wind, it's unlikely they'll hear.
I would like to use Thaumaturgy to try and increase the volume.
I'll allow that.
Obviously, they can't
Ooh.
hear
Reply.
us, but
Yeah. You otherwise shout
I
out.
don't know that.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, is that thaumaturgy on you?
If you're making a motion to shout, I'll use it on you.
Okay. Cat. Romulus?
The words echo out. There's no reply.
I've got a question for you, Chris.
Yeah.
Am I on my front or am I on my back?
You tell me.
I've in my head we're both splayed out. Well, obviously Cat is sideways, but I'm splayed out on my back so that we can get the cool arms entwined moment.
Yeah, it's fair.
Now my question here is, does Romulus snore?
There's a difference between snoring and you're unconscious, bro.
I'm just saying, it could happen. It's worth a try.
Also, snoring doesn't happen all the time.
No, but that's why I'm asking on my back, because I find I always snore more when I'm on my back.
Yeah, people tend to.
Yeah.
But,
anyway,
yeah. In this moment, you don't hear any reply.
Then I would start walking around the perimeter, I assume.
Okay.
Yeah, we will. Okay.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Dragging Mortars by the leg.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
What direction?
If he's clockwise,
Should
I
we
guess.
split ways, or should we?
I don't think we can afford to.
That's fair.
If you're away and you yell, I won't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You begin heading clockwise, and you get to about here. You see Cat and Romulus underneath a tree that has mostly gone out, but you can see that there are sections of bark that have blackened compared to the rest. You can see snow has melted in the immediate vicinity, and you can see clothes have burned for both of them. But they are both unconscious or dead on the ground. You're unsure.
Then we approach.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to them.
Okay. You run over. You can immediately see that they are both breathing, holding hands, and both, by the looks of it, getting very cold.
Okay. Okay. Might have to rush this. There might be a clever way, but I don't have the time to figure it out. So I'm going to drink a mana potion.
Mm-hmm. So that's 1d4 plus 1 spell points.
1d4 plus 1. Mm-hmm. So if this is enough, I can... But I do have backup in case I roll a 1.
4.
It's a 3, so 4 spell points.
Okay. So 1 healing word each, I imagine.
That's the plan, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me 2d4s. 1 for each.
Mm-hmm. Cat on the left, Romulus on the right.
Okay. Okay. Cat gets 6, Romulus gets 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness you had some of those left, man. I was stressing so hard. I'm dead. You never seen a dead man start to fold so fast.
Yeah, there's like great disparity between the players' emotional state and the characters.
Okay. So, Cat and Romulus, you both sit up.
I'd ask what happened, but I think I can probably guess.
I cast a spell, I touched Romulus, and then everything went boom.
We're all here.
Including Mortar? And looks at
Cat. Is there anything you can do?
It's been more than a minute.
It has been more than a minute, and I also have 5 spell points. I need 10 to bring someone back. Runes. Hang on. How do we work this? Does it have to be a solid, like, thing? If I'm using a gem, can it be like a mixture of stuff, or does it have to be one specific gem of that value?
It has to be one specific gem of that value.
This cat looks over. It's like, we don't have a gem of 2,500 GP. Man. Off the top of my head, them blood crystals, what was their value?
They were just straight substitutes. I believe it was 100 GP each.
Okay, so the full blood crystal we got was just 100 GP.
Yes, but blood crystals can be used as a substitute for material, so they don't have to be all in one.
Okay. Do you remember off the top of your head, there was refound blood crystal that I got. I never wrote down how much GP value it was. Do you remember how much it is?
Refined blood crystal, you mean?
Yes.
I don't know then, I'm afraid. If it wasn't written down, then it would have to be found in the episode.
Okay. I don't have anything. Well, I do, but
You do?
it's not going to be nice for any of us, but I could possibly see if I could get my granddad here.
Oh shit.
I don't know if he'd have a gem of that value. And I don't even know if he could bring people back, but if he does, there's a chance. If not, then this could go wrong real fast. I have a day. I need a 2,500 GP gem, and I have a day to get him back. Otherwise, it's like 15,000 GP gem, and I have a month.
Okay, get in contact with your grandfather. We need to be moving now. We cannot be here for long.
They could be
Where are
chasing.
you
I
going?
don't know how
Go.
far.
Enough discussion, we're walking.
You and Vinny begin to hear the sound of movement from within the church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pick up Mortar's body and I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
We are not staying for a second longer.
What direction are you
we
heading?
can walk and
Away from the village, I assume.
away from the village.
We'll say just a quick thing. Sorry. When Mortar fell, did his gun fall out of his hand?
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
I'll roll this black one here.
Okay.
This one right here. What am I looking for? High or low? Or are you just gonna...
Let's say 14 and above, it's still on you.
Okay.
What's this? Sorry, my cat's pulled the headphones out. My
Six.
computer.
6. Mortar's
Fuck.
gun is still in the dungeon.
Fuck!
That's alright, the Eater of Deities is also down there, so... Again,
Let's just hope the Herald picks up and his brain explodes.
again, let's just destroy this mountain.
So which direction are you headed in this split second?
Yeah, we need to go
Are
now.
we going
Yeah,
to the capital?
away
We go through
from.
the village.
It was a couple
Through
days.
the village.
If we go down the stairs, we're going to end up going through the village, and we don't know how they're going to respond to us.
Yeah,
going
so
through.
away.
Away.
Away,
So up to
yeah.
the
Sorry, I
capital
thought you were
then.
suggesting go through the village for a lovely stroll.
No.
Yeah.
See if any of them can help us.
So you're going up the mountain?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Mountain towards the capital.
You begin to travel up the mountain, leaving behind treasures, leaving behind magical items used and needed for a certain escape. As all of you are beaten, battered, and exhausted, you begin to climb those steps, and it feels like a slug for most of you as you begin to drag yourselves up those stairs. The rest of you feel this weight heavy on your shoulders. Mortar has died, and at this moment doesn't seem to be recoverable without some form of cost. But that is where we will end our session for tonight. Everyone's leveled up to level 10.
Yeah.
Including the corpse, right? Right?
Including Mortar, but if Mortar doesn't come back, then we will sort out another character for you, Dan.
I swear to God, It just finished
Jamie,
your arc, man.
Jamie, I told you, man. I told you this would happen, bro. I literally was like, imagine, dude.
I'm a dude on the edge.
As I said,
man, okay.
we need to move and you need to call your granddad now.
That is going to... Mortar's efficiency as a character has now completely dropped off the map. Without his gun, he has lost so much of his utilization.
There might be a way to get it back if depending on how it works and depending on what your next level is.
My next level was to go into Ranger to get my subclass, but now that Mortar's dead,
Chris, do you know what I'm thinking?
No idea what I need to do. I guess Mortar
maybe you don't. Maybe you don't.
I get what you mean.
You know what I'm thinking of when I'm saying there are a couple ways that you could theoretically get that back.
Well,
there is, unfortunately,
depending on how
do most of those, they require you to do something as part of a ritual in order to re-summon something like that.
This is true. But I'm thinking that it would at least open up the possibility.
True.
And this was a heavy episode. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like everybody to, as one final thing before the stream ends, I would like everybody to roll for whatever hit die they'll be using. Kirv will sort yours out afterwards, because obviously we're going to do some character juggling around, so we'll do some stuff for you afterwards. But for those of you who know what level they are taking, Romulus, are you taking a level in Fighter?
I am indeed taking a level in Fighter.
Go ahead and roll me a D10 then, please.
What level does that take you up to now?
I'm level 7 Fighter. I'm getting access to new shit.
Let's freaking go.
Okay, D10.
Oh, that's amazing.
Let's see what happens.
6.
That is a 6. Slightly above average.
Yep.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Mortar, what were you going to be taking?
Oh,
or do you need time to think?
This now. Do you mind if I take a little bit of time to think?
Yeah,
because this may change some things.
Okay. Cat? Wizard?
Yeah.
2.
Remain with the consistency.
Okay. And Vinny?
Rogue. I rolled it already.
Okay. You got an 8. Nice.
Yeah. For once.
Nice. Oh, that's good.
Hey.
Okay. And obviously, Kirv will sort out stuff with your character out of session just to... just so that way we can work at it from the ground up. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We should be back next week. But let's just see... Let's just see what happens next, shall we? Thank you, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.